Girl, did you see this? Did you see this? DJ, turn it down. Coming back to you guys this evening. It is some stuff that's really been disturbing my spirit that I want to talk to you guys about. And I can't believe this man. Cheryl Strawberry husband Ernest. When I tell y'all, he is something else. You guys you better watch out. You better watch out for Ernest, okay? And men like Ernest. And we need to talk about them and the stuff that's going on in the black community. You know, he gives black men a bad reputation, a bad name. And they are saying that he has 2 side chick girlfriends. A lot of news reports are covering it. And I will gotta tell y'all, shout out to Chronicle Speaks. When I tell you, that YouTuber, she's been on the ball when it comes to this case. And shout out to the Pink Lessons book. I believe that's her YouTube channel name. We're going to be looking at both of their YouTube channels. Pink Book Lessons. I'm sorry. Shout out to Pink Book Lessons. Okay. She talks about the story. So they both is with the blonde hair, and the other one you see at the end, they look like 2 different women. I know they ain't the same women. The complexion different, the eyes are different, the nose is different, the chin is different. Girl, I tell you, it's something up with this man. Hey y'all, if you guys can hear me clearly, can you please press 1? If you guys can hear me, can you please press 1? I just want to make sure you guys can hear me. And I'm speaking loud and clear. Thank you, Tara. Tara donated $2. Thank you. Okay. Now, what happened? You get on my nerves stealing everyone content and always gossiping like you got to be the first and only one. I don't know what that's about. That's what I do. I'm influenced by other people's content. I'm not stealing yours, so why you worried? Okay, I love Chronicle Speaks. Chronicle Speaks, no, I get her information, and so is Pink Books Lessons. I don't get it. Okay, you guys can hear me. That's what I do. Y'all know that. I get gossip from around the world, and I bring it here and I talk about it. You know? And all the people that I use, their content, is all YouTubers I like. And they know. They don't got no problem with it. So he looked like a wide nose. First time live, Gigi, I love your content. Thank you, Williams. Thank you. We love you. Don't listen to the trolls. Yeah, trolls, get out of here. If y'all don't like me, don't watch me. I'm not being forced upon y'all. It's a lot of channels to watch. Go watch them and leave my ass alone. Okay, so let's move on. That looks like Janice. I don't know who Janice is at the end. Yeah, I saw this picture, and I was like, what is going on? Because they had her picture with Ernest, like it was a side girl. So are you telling me, Janice, that's not one of the side girls? If it is, if it's not, please comment, let us know. What the fuck wrong with people? I have no idea. It's just the hate. Where my wrench? Cole, you know, you haven't been around here in such a long time. Where you been at, Cole? Okay, Mr. Brown, where you been at? You know, you got to stick around these parts to get a damn rich. But why are you here if you have something negative to say? I don't know. Moderators, if anybody say anything negative towards me, block them. They don't need to be here. Block them. They don't need to be here. I'm not pressed for views. I'm not pressed for people to subscribe. I want y'all to subscribe, but I ain't pressed for it, baby. Okay? Brooklyn, you go with Gigi, bring that. New York got you. Thank you, New York. Stand up, New York. Stand up. Yep. And if you guys want to call in and put it on the flow, you know my number. 515-605-9737. Feel free to put them on the flow. Anybody talk any negative, block them. Hold no bars. Block they ass. Block them. I don't want them over here. I don't want them seeing me, looking at me. I don't want them to be a subby. I don't want everybody love. I sure don't. Okay, so let's continue on. I would like to start off with Chronicle Speaks. You know, she started off talking about it. And then I would love to go over to Pink Lessons. Because what Pink Lessons put on, it is some stuff. You know what? Let's start off with Pink Lessons. Pink Book Lessons. Shout out to her. I want to show you these clips, okay?
Strawberry knew about, and she's still been supporting her husband for the last year since he's been.
Now you hear that? Pink Book Lessons, where she is a bomb YouTuber. Okay, she is a bomb YouTuber. Give it up to this girl. She works so hard, and she's a talented YouTuber. And I love talented YouTubers, and I will always shout them out, and I will always view talented YouTuber contents. I love them. So anyway, she talks about it, and she says that Cheryl Strawberry knew his bad reputation, and she still was down with it. Ain't that some shit? Knew and was still down with it. Okay, let's continue on.
Going through his latest legal troubles. Now,
okay, hold on. Let me look in the comment section, baby. They said, you see, Gigi give credit where it's due. That's real. That's real shit. Yeah, I always give credit to my YouTubers. Okay, I love my YouTubers. Okay, yeah. All right, so much love, Pink Book Lessons. Yeah, she does amazing content. Great. All right, so let's continue on. You know, ain't nothing wrong with reacting. All right, so come on.
They presented him on the Steve Harvey show as a businessman who owned a bunch of upscale businesses in Atlanta.
Now, you know that's wrong. Now, like she said, they put him on the Steve Harvey show like a businessman, but he's a scam. They say that he's supposed to have these big upscale barbershops and all that. Girl, it's all a scam.
An upscale grooming business for rich clientele without being so fancy, though. We're talking about barbershops. He also has a security company.
And he has a security company. Now, what is going on with his security company? Ain't that something?
The self-described triple OG, he's been committing crime since back in the 80s, running in and out of the courthouse and the jailhouse for 40 years, while Miss Strawberry, she's been on the radio for 40 years.
Oh, look at Miss Strawberry. They said she's been on the radio for 40 years, and did you know this? I learned this over at the Pink Book Lessons. They say that she's older than Steve Harvey, but she calls Steve Harvey her uncle / I believe father, you know, but I guess Steve is more mature.
He's done state and federal.
Look at them. Look at the picture. What is it giving, y'all? What's the picture?
2 cases of armed robbery, one in Cobb County, Georgia, the other in Douglas County, Georgia, sentenced to 10 years.
Now this the barber. What is this giving? It feels like we in a trailer. Nesto's. I guess this is Nesto's barber. That's one of his boys.
He's done state and federal time, 2 cases of armed robbery, one in Cobb County, Georgia, the other in Douglas County, Georgia, sentenced to 10 years in the state for the Douglas incident. He served Fed time. That was for a federal bank fraud case. All of that was before Miss Shirley met him.
Okay, so we have a commercial. You know how we do commercials. What I want to take away from it is she said that he had these barbershops and he had these businesses before he met Cheryl. So he had these businesses before, but he was doing fraud before too, you know. But pay attention, watch this part that's about to pop up.
Incident. He served Fed time. That was for a federal bank fraud case.
He served Fed time, which was a critical bank. Somebody says, is it giving zesty? Yeah, he served that. He was already doing time in jail, y'all. He was already doing time in jail. Can you imagine that? Already doing time in jail. Okay, let's continue on.
All of that was before Miss Shirley met him. He's been sitting in a jail in the Atlanta metro. He's been detained for nearly a year. And people are...
Is this true? He's been in jail for over a year? Press 2 if this is true. He's been in jail for over a year. He's not even out here. Or press 8 if he's outside of jail. Now, I've had emails from some of you that tell me that, hey, he is a serious, crazy person. And I got other people on, what is that called? The Clubhouse. It was a person that was over a Clubhouse chat. They emailed me talking about, we had a lady that was talking about Ernest, and he had his people to call into the Clubhouse and threaten her off the line. I said, what? Yeah, it's real serious. All right. I want to know what y'all think. What y'all think? 2? Hell yeah, 2. Almost a year. I had no idea. I didn't know either. Stephanie, I didn't know this man was in jail. He's been in jail. Girl. Gigi works so hard for us and blessed with 3 shows today. Cashapps, thank you. And every day I will go live for y'all for 3. You on Clubhouse, Gigi? No, but I'm thinking about it. But I'm like, nah, I don't want to give my energy to Clubhouse. I'd rather stay on here. But I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking about expanding. Maybe later on this year or next year. I'm unsure, but I'm thinking about expanding. You know what I mean? But no, I'm not on Clubhouse. But I had a Clubhouse content creator email me, and they were talking about this case. I'll pull it up for y'all if y'all want me to. And the lady told me, she said, please don't put my email out here because she is scared of that man. Let me see if I can pull it up and find it. It was a lady that was talking about Ernest that had dealings with Ernest. And she had a message to show, but she was afraid, okay? I'm trying to see. It says this. It says, y'all want me to read it to y'all? Okay, I'm going to read this letter to you guys. It says, I had a bad experience with Strawberry's husband. He is a con artist, a theft, and a perv. I met him on IG. I was supposed to work for him. He had this idea and was starting a mobile hair salon. He would video call me to show the work that he was being done on the bus. Ain't that the bus we just saw? He was supposed to get my car once I moved back to Georgia so I can get around, but most of the time we would talk. He would talk about how pretty I am, how big my boobs are, and how I can make so much money based off of that alone. So he definitely wanted me to work for him. He video called me one day when him and Kevin Hart were chilling together. This man is chilling with Kevin Hart, y'all. This man is chilling with Kevin Hart. Ain't that some shit? Didn't I tell y'all pervert or pedo rings. Kevin Hart, Steve Harvey, this man that's a big old pedo, is in relationships with Kevin Hart and Steve Harvey. I mean, those are huge people, you guys. And to think that Steve Harvey and Kevin Hart have pedo people like him around, and for what reason? Because all he is a con artist, you know? What reason? I think it's something more deeper than here. So this lady says, he called her while him and Kevin Hart was chilling together. So I guess he wanted to show off to say, hey, I'm chilling with Kevin Hart. You see me with Kevin Hart, I'm legit. Because, you know, that's what niggas do. She says, so I believed him. He asked me to send him photos and started telling me how I need to change things in my life and on my IG page to please him and make myself look better. He then asked me to send a deposit for my spot on the mobile salon and another deposit to send to a different woman that's neither of the women spoken about during the court. Okay, so she is saying this, that is another woman at play. She is saying that he does scams with other women that's supposed to be his girlfriend. And she says the woman that she had to give the money to was not none of the women that was named in the court. So it's other women and other players at play that is not caught, that is out here still working on Ernest's behalf. Do you understand? Okay, I'm going to continue to read the email. She don't want me to put her name out there though. She says this. He then asked me to send a deposit for. Okay, we read that. Okay, I have receipts of everything. Okay, he got mad at me and asked for my money back since he wasn't keeping his end of the bargain. Okay, he got mad at me and she said I asked for my money back since he wasn't keeping his end of the bargain. When I asked to meet up with him, he would lie or say he's in LA, then send pictures of him in different locations. After months, then years of this, he would threaten me when I spoke of exposing him, then blocked me. It's more to the story, but too much to talk about here. Okay, so you guys get where she's coming from. He sounds like a pimp. Yeah, so a long story short, this is what he would do in this girl situation. He'd meet up with girls on IG. He'd say, okay, you need to change this look. Work with me on a salon, girl. He would video call them when he's with big old celebrities like Kevin Hart, Steve Harvey, just to show these women, hey, I am legit. And they thinking he's with Kevin Hart, he's somebody big. He's with Steve Harvey, he's somebody big, because these are big people. And they trust him, and they will give him money for the deposit, right? And once that happens, they said he would get mad at them for whatever reason, and after he never came through with the bargain, and they would have to ask him, okay, what happened with your end? And then he'll make up, I'm busy, I'm in LA, I'm doing this, and then eventually he'll block them. And then when they contact him, I guess from different numbers, and say, I'm going to expose you, he threatened to take them out of here. You know, so it's real serious out here in these streets, y'all. Okay, it's real serious out here in these streets. So let's continue on. Shout out to Pink Book Lessons.
Now connecting him to Shirley Strawberry after a recent bond hearing for those charges that he's been locked up for since last year, along with 4 photos allegedly found on his device. The state says they were inappropriate in nature and displayed individuals under 18.
Now you heard that. The photos on his computer were inappropriate in nature, honey. Okay? And all of them was under the age of 18. Kids, girl, kids. Kids. He didn't want no Cheryl Strawberry. He was using her as a cover-up. I got a question. Girl, I think he was using all these women as beards. Okay? If y'all really want to be real. I think he probably had 8 to 10 beards. What y'all think? Comment, let us know. Do you think that all these women were beards to him? Press 1 if you feel like they all were beards. Okay? Press 8 if you feel like he was really attracted to all these women. Girl, please. The women that he picking, honey. Girl, bye. I'm not trying to say nobody is attractive or unattractive, girl, but something up. Something up, okay? I know y'all think everybody beautiful, but you know I don't feel that way, okay? I don't feel that way. What are y'all saying up here in these comments? Please, exactly, great point. I love you, Gigi. Been here from the day one. I don't worry about the trolls. Thank you, because this show been a lot of trolls. Want y'all troll y'all asses away from me. Troll y'all asses away from me, okay? I don't bother y'all, so don't bother me. Tiffany Young said he want horse meat. Girl, you know he want that big ass horse all in his mouth. That's what I'm hearing in these streets, honey. That he love animals, girl. And you know them horsies got them big horse things, okay? He had them all on the video. Big old horsey thing. He like horse meat. That's what they say. He was scamming all times of ways. Oh, look at that wig. Girl, look at it. Okay, and you know what? That goes to show you right there. Eric, what's his name? Ernest. He didn't care about these women he was with. Look how he allowed his ladies to go out in public. He could at least fixed her hair up. I mean, come on. This just pissed me off to see that wig looking like that. Come on. That's not even a lace front, girl. Okay? Come on now. Listen, I'm mad at the damn wig. I'm just gonna throw it on the floor. I'm mad at that goddamn wig that she got on. I'm mad that Ernesto, he's with all these big old celebrities. I'm mad that Ernesto, anytime he come out, he makes sure he looking nice. He makes sure his hair looking nice. So your girl's not looking nice? Come on now. You know that bullshit. You know that's bullshit. And don't he have a hair salon? Don't he, come on now, he does hair salon with the barbers. So he cares about appearance. He cares about appearance. He cares about appearance. So you mean tell me he don't care about his girl appearance? I mean, come on. That wig right there, that synthetic ass wig from the beauty store at the corner store. Well, anyway, something ain't right. Something ain't right, Tiffany. The math ain't mathing up. Tiffany Young. Tiffany, you see this shit? Your man is a millionaire running millionaire businesses, and he allow you to walk out with a lace front wig from the corner store. Huh? Do that make sense? Ain't no way. My man is a millionaire with all these different types of businesses, hanging out with Steve Harvey, Kevin Hart, and he got me out here looking like this. Something up. He don't like these women. But let's look at the picture again so y'all can get what I'm doing. Okay, look at that. Look. Now you know that goddamn wig came from the corner store. Okay, ain't no part in it. Ain't no lace. And this is her man. This her boyfriend. And her boyfriend is a millionaire that's with the celebrities. Her boyfriend owns multiple businesses. Her boyfriend pays $8,000 a month. $8,000 a month on rent. And you got your girlfriend head wig looking like this. Something ain't right, y'all. He cares about appearances. He was just using this girl. He was not invested. He wasn't invested. That mess looked like a cheap girl. You know, is that Frankie? Shit, it looked like Frankie. It is very Party City wig. Okay, it's giving very that. It's giving. It ain't no part, girl. Bye. Well, bless her heart. She got a nerve to smile through the pain. Okay, bless her heart, honey. I'm not mad. All right, so let's continue on at pink book lessons. You know.
All right, thank you. All right, Ernest Williams. Don't let that lady back in. Ernest Williams, wave your hand. Hey,
I heard you, judges.
All right, here we go. His position is those 4 cases, I think, for Mr. Williams. But 355 days without indictment. There's a $15,000 bond as of 10/31/22 for theft by deception. Let's see, 22 CP 211078. Ernest Williams, 355 days without indictment. $75,000 good bond as of December the 31st, 2022, with 3 counts of conspiracy to commit a felony. Position 4 is 22.
Well, damn, how many crimes did he commit?
355 days without indictment with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 counts of conspiracy to commit a felony.
Ash Blue gonna say, is this real? Hell yeah, it's real. It's truly real. And you know, Pink Book Lessons, she not gonna play with you. And Chronicle Speaks, she not gonna play. They both do great things, okay? They do great things. You know, shout out to them.
There is a $20,000 split bond as of 10/17/2022. Position 5, 355 days without indictment, 23 CP 215407. I'm assuming you want me to waive, Mr. Lewis?
Sure.
All right, I can say it if you want me to, or do you want me to waive?
You know, I don't think Miss Williams cares. Well, you know, yeah, wait, Judge.
All right, 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 5 other felonies on there that have to do with the nudity, let's say. No.
Wow. Do y'all hear that? 5 felonies. 5 felonies that have to do with pedo stuff. Not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4, number 5. And they said that it's going to be 200 more coming soon. Girl, they looked on that computer, and what did they find? More pedo stuff. Over 200 images. And you know, each image is going to cost. This man had a problem. This man didn't want to be with Cheryl or them other women. This man did not want to be with Cheryl. Or he was using them. And it definitely seemed like these women are being tricked and bamboozled by these niggas. Okay? By these garbage ass knuckles. They ain't doing nothing but scamming. Look at Peter. Ain't he scamming? Not paying people their money? Same with this nigga right here. Okay? And these are older men. And you know what? Y'all always want to throw, the younger generation is horrible. What about these old niggas? Because this is the older generation. And they out here scamming y'all. They out here deceiving women, making them their beards. Yeah. So, I mean, I'm just saying, just think about it before you want to point the finger at certain generations, girl, okay? I don't think nobody has the right to point at any group, okay? When y'all want to sit up here and talk about, oh my God, Sexy Red twerk and make the whole black community look bad. Well, you know what? Sexy Red, she not out here scamming people out their money. She's not out here scamming black women out their money that need to take care of their kids and things. You know what I mean? Okay. She's not out here looking at pedo stuff. She's not out here sucking on horse meat dick. You know what I mean? You know, but he is, and the other nigga is, but y'all don't got nothing to say about these niggas out here. Okay, what's her name? Sexy Red. She may twerk, but she ain't no damn Jeremy Brown. Okay, she ain't no Jeremy Brown. Okay, but oh my God, let a black girl twerk. It's the end of the war. It's the end of the war. Oh my God, I'm just saying. Okay, the double standards are real. All right, call in. Let us know what you guys think about this. Please like this video. We are begging for likes. All right, well, let's continue on.
As of January the 13th, 2023.
On one of the bonds, I believe that you signed, Judge, you tell him he can't be with his wife. I'm going to ask that you...
Is that Melody Scretchen?
No, it's the other lady, the SS.
Ain't that something? So I guess this man that's representing Ernest, he says that, come on, we don't want to break up this marriage. We don't want to break up the marriage? We don't want to make up the... Man, that marriage is already broke. Ernest been broke up that marriage. Matter of fact, Ernest was never married to her. Ernest's heart was not in that marriage. This marriage is a scam. This marriage is a fraud. Did you guys hear what this man said? Try to blame the judge and say, if you hold Ernest without seeing his wife, you are breaking up a marriage. We don't want to break up a marriage. Did y'all hear that? Huh? Did y'all hear that? Can y'all please call in and talk about it? Can y'all please call in and talk about it? Huh? And then did you hear what the judge say? The judge named another woman. The judge named another woman. Ernest is messing around with so many different women or using them as beer at one time. Ain't that something?
Oh, Strawberry.
Yeah. So if you don't mind, let him be with his wife before we end up having a divorce matter in Fulton County.
Wish I could be quick on this one, Judge. This is an extremely dangerous...
Now, this is another person that's talking out, okay? So you're going to start seeing different men that people talk about Ernest and how he is a danger to society, okay? So the man that's representing Ernest say, can you please allow him to see his wife? And then other people going to start chiming in. Now, listen to hear what other people say. It's very telling.
Matter in Fulton County.
Wish I could be quick on this one, Judge. This is an extremely dangerous person we're dealing with here. And there's going to be numerous upcoming warrants coming in this case. I believe Roswell told us today when we checked for an update. Before the 13th, there's going to be about 15 plus more warrants coming his direction, serious felonies in there.
Wow.
I truly grasp.
Did you hear that? 15 warrants that has not yet came is going to come to his direction. It's still more counts. And they say he's been in jail for over a year, y'all. Wow. Is it worth y'all freedom? Do you think this was worth his freedom? Just what was he doing? Scamming people, having no integrity. Was it worth his freedom, you guys? Did he get a thrill out of this? Just like that big man with them big ass hips, Tim Norman. What is up with these men and these crimes they committing, huh? Is he gonna go up there with Tim Norman, ain't he?
No, it's the other lady, the SS lady.
Oh, Strawberry.
Yeah. So if you don't mind, let him vote count.
Wish I could be quick on this one, Judge. This is an extremely dangerous person we're dealing with here, and there's going to be numerous upcoming warrants coming in this case. I believe Roswell told us today when we checked for an update. Before the 13th, there's going to be about 15 plus more warrants coming his direction, serious felonies in there.
Wow.
For sure.
Good evening, Your Honor. Yes, as Mr. Majeski has stated, he's considered dangerous.
Wow.
There are several.
Did you hear that? The black girl said he is considered dangerous, y'all. He is considered dangerous. He is considered dangerous. That's something. You know, you would think, okay, you're doing crimes, you know, creating scams, but to be considered dangerous, it's something in them pictures. It's something he doing with them animals that makes him such a danger. It's something he's doing with the pictures. And you know what? I'm sorry to say, but I think it has something more than freaky. Because, you know, he could be doing freaky stuff with that horse meat. But what if after he get finished with the horse meat, what if he like a Freddy Krueger on that horse meat? You know what I'm saying? Chopping shit up. Or what if he doing something very wicked with animals and the pedo together? You know, mashing them together. I don't know. They are saying that he's a very dark energy. And you guys talk about the Hollywood and Illuminati shit. What if he's a part of it? What if he's in the rings of the Illuminati and the Hollywood? Because he's so connected to Hollywood, and yet he's a pedo. You know, and they say it's always a pedo ring. And I don't know, is he a supplier? Does he supply certain celebrities with, you know, pedo activities and animal activities? Do he do the animal stuff for rituals, you know? Now, I'm not a conspiracy theorist. Y'all know that. But I know how they talk. And I'm just saying, it makes me think about their talking points when it comes to this man. But why ain't nobody talking about that in the conspiracy theories? Why ain't nobody talking about this in the conspiracy theories when it comes to Ernest? Can y'all tell me that? And that's why I can't take a lot of conspiracy theories real, because they never talk about other regular people that's not famous doing this stuff. And a lot of them that is not famous, like Ernest, he is the one that's doing it. You think he likes men meat too, GIGI? I wouldn't put it past him. So I don't know. I mean, you never know. It's a tricky tale. Tiffany says this is his way of life. He has been scamming for years. He has no intention of being stand-up guy for sure or anyone else. Well, don't he got kids, Tiffany Young? Do this man got kids? Comment, let us know. Ernest, do Ernest have kids of his own? Press 1 if he have kids of his own. Press 4 if he does not have kids of his own. What's going on? Maybe he's in a pedo ring in Atlanta. Hey, I wouldn't put it past him. What you think, Sparkle? You think he's in a pedo ring in Atlanta? You think he's joined in by different forces, different celebrities? Or you think he's a lone wolf? I mean, that's another good question. Okay, do you think he's in a pedo ring in Atlanta? Press 15. Or press 20 if you think he's a lone wolf. Like he's doing this all by himself. He's a lone wolf. He's not in a pack. What kind of Jezebel spirit does he have on him? He sounds disgusting. I got a pedo monitor, but only the working class walk more than me. Okay. Well, let's continue on with Pink Book Lessons on YouTube.
Pending warrants that will be coming out that, based on their content alone, there's a great likelihood that he's someone who commit further felonies. Furthermore, without mentioning the facts of the case in front of us, children were involved. the state is requesting a bond, knowing that he has to have a bond because it's been well over 200 days, a bond of $200,000 per count, giving us a grand total of $800,000 bond.
Now, that hearing was just days before the 4th of July weekend. Triple OG Nesto, he's been sitting in jail for almost a year.
Wow.
Roswell, they've been promising the...
Did you hear that? She said he's been sitting in jail over a year. And look, he got a gray beard. Look at that gray beard. How old is Nesto? Do you guys know how old is Nesto? How old is Nesto? Can you guys tell me how old is Nesto? There was a pastor in the next town over from me who got caught with 100K and 5K videos is being charged for disturbing as well. Ooh, ain't that something? Yeah, Sophie, they out here pushing that stuff. They pushing that pedo agenda. Oh, happy 4th of July, everybody. Happy 4th. He's 60 years old. They say he 57. Somebody say he 59. Don't y'all think he too old? Huh? Don't y'all think he too damn old to be doing this? What generation this? Is he a baby boomer? What is he? What generation is this? Is this a baby boomer? Huh? Can y'all please tell me what generation is this so we'll know? And do you guys think being a 59 or a 57-year-old is too old? He look good if he's 60. I mean, I ain't saying that. He does have nice skin. And he got them big ass cheeks, you know. But let's keep on going.
New charges since January. 7 months later, and now they're saying some more serious felonies will come before July.
Simply complicated. They let him tear that booty up. Tear that booty up. Hey, tear that booty up. Tear that booty up. Okay. Okay, up in there tossing salads. Okay. Miss Strawberry is a Kruger. Well, how old is Strawberry? Can you guys tell me how old is Strawberry? How old is Strawberry? Comment, let it know. Please like this video. We are begging for likes. How old is Strawberry? How old is Strawberry? Oh, they say he a baby boomer. See, them motherfucking baby boomers.
13. For the 4 counts related to the photos, Judge Manning granted a bond amount of $200,000 per count, and the other charges, $5,000 per count, for a total bond amount of over $800,000. Other conditions include having to surrender his passport to his attorney because they heard him on a recorded jail call talking to Shirley about him going to stay at her boss, Steve Harvey's house in Abu Dhabi.
Wow, didn't I tell y'all? Steve Harvey and this woman, they all in cahoots. Ain't no way Steve Harvey know all this going on, and Steve Harvey still offered his house to that man. He know he's in a petty ring, and Steve Harvey still offered his house to that man. Now, what did I tell you about Steve Harvey? Huh? And Steve Harvey have now came out to say he did not offer his house to that man. And Cheryl Strawberry, you know all this, and you still, why would you even say that over the phone? That let you know you ain't dealing with a full deck of cards in your head. And you supposed to be, they say she's 70. She's 70 and he's 60. 10 years apart. Shit, they grown. 10 years apart. Girl, I mean, I think Cheryl look good to be 70. Shit, I don't even know what a good 70 look like, but how do I supposed to know what a 70 and a good 70 look like? Shit, I don't know. I don't know what a good 70 look like. Shit, she look nice. That's all I gotta say. She look nice. I don't know how old she's supposed to be. Offering his house in the UAE. That's scary because Steve Harvey has children camps in Texas. Well, maybe, girl, you need to call in, Coco, and tell us what's going on. They say she's 68, GG. Hell, 68, 2 years away from 70. Girl, she's 70. So you 68, you 70. Shit, same difference to me. I don't see him with, okay, so let's keep on going. I do
Joe also recorded him talking to his girlfriend in Florida. And
he was also talking to his girlfriend in Florida, y'all. So she got many women, but I don't think he really loved these women. He just using these women, and these women are allowing him to play them. That's what it is.
And one person he was ordered to stay away from was Sheridan Strawberry. That's Shirley's 26-year-old daughter and Shirley's grandkids. This is
And you wonder why. You wonder why. You know, they didn't say he can't be around no kids. He can't be around them specifically and her. It is something going on with that man. And you know what? I'm sorry to tell y'all. Do you really want to know what I think, you guys? And it pains me to say this, but it came over my spirit. Do y'all want to hear what I thought? Press 13 if you want to hear what I just thought about. Press 10 if you think I shouldn't say it. Oh my God. Oh my goodness. You know what I think, y'all? Okay, let me look. I really think, and I don't got nothing to prove it. You know, I can't prove it, but this is what in my spirit. The reason why he can't see them, the grandkids and the daughter, I think he put secret videos in a bathroom where they was taking a shower. Yeah, I think he was taking photos of them not knowing. He was probably doing a TI, because don't they say TI put stuff in their drink and pass them out? Yeah, I think he was doing some weird shit like that, some violating shit like that, taking pictures of them with they not knowing, either in the shower, in the bathroom, or gave them some drinks and knocked them out, or just taking like really awful photos. And they saw it on the computer, and they said, no, you can't be around now. That's what I think. That's what CCC29 say, yeah. Yeah, that's what I think. You know how they are. He cannot be around any children, pets. It's very possible, yeah. And who knows what he's doing with those photos. We don't know if he's doing it, using for him, himself, or he can be selling them photos off to other men, you know? You know, if it's a pedo ring, selling those photos to different men, because you know that's what they do. Okay, that's what I think, y'all. Okay, so feel free to call in. I got a call I'm about to pick up.
absolutely crazy. And I'm surprised how Miss Strawberry, with her connection to Steve Harvey, was able to keep all of this on the low. Ernest.
Wow. Pink Book Lesson said that Cheryl knew all this. Yeah, and she still stood by that man after knowing all these. Ain't that something? Who would have thought? But like I said, you don't know Cheryl. All you know is that damn voice. You don't know her. I don't know her. You don't know her. We don't know each other.
Made the news back in October
Look
2020.
at him. Oh, he look different. Don't he look different, y'all? Don't he look different? I guess he don't got that Photoshop. He looking his age now. He look about 60. Don't he look 60 on this thing? You look like his breath stink too. Funky ass breath, nigga. Noni, what kind of brainwashing mojo? She knew this shit. What the fuck? Oh yeah. This what he looked like, I guess, in real time. Huh? Look, y'all. Look. They said he got Botox. They said the Botox went off. Yeah, something ain't right with him. Let's answer a phone call real quick. Let's take a break, answer a phone call. Feel free to call in, y'all. Calling from 757. You're live on the air, 757. Hello?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
I'm sorry, I forgot. Look, my bad.
Yeah, I didn't know if your ass was a troll or not, girl. Shit, and you still might be a troll. Because you know they'll trick me in the middle.
I'm not MissGiGi. I'm so sorry to the telephone. I'm sorry.
It's okay. They got me paranoid, girl. I don't know who a troll or not. Who with me or against me? I need a ram in the bush. I need a ram. Who gonna be my ram in the bush? Who gonna be my ram in the bush?
I'm standing behind you, beside you, and everywhere else.
I need my rams. I need my rams in the bush.
Right.
Go ahead, talk to me.
All the time. I was just sitting here listening to you, and you sitting up here telling the truth about, look, the man been in jail for a whole daggone year, and we just found out what's coming out and exposing stuff. And darn right, Steve Harvey know what's going on. And I ain't know y'all really had heard the rumor in the street that Steve Harvey was gonna give him the house. I said, what in the world Steve Harvey gonna give him the house for? So you're right, there's a whole bunch of pedophiles, and I have some more stuff I can say too, but I ain't gonna put that out there. You know who Steve Harvey's friend is, ain't it?
Oh.
You
Yeah,
know
that's Steve Harvey's friend, but who else?
You don't know who all the rich black folk in the world that got a little bit of money.
Child, I can't keep up. Tell me.
Oprah Winfrey. Now, let me tell the truth. Oprah Winfrey's friend, and everybody else know the rumors behind that too. He was that man who didn't got in trouble behind all this nasty stuff, right hand person. Everybody about to fall. You know why everybody about to fall? Because there's a whole bunch of devilish stuff. And them people that sold their soul or did things that they probably normally shouldn't have done for $1 million bill. Kind of out of breath because this is the first time you answered the daggone phone. I had called plenty other times, but you had to answer. I'm glad you did holler because I ain't here. Because I was in between listening to you on the telephone and listening to you on the computer.
I got you
so
now.
I was trying to figure out what's wrong with
I got you now.
Right. And I ain't no troll. Y'all trolls, leave her alone.
Please, girl, they got me paranoid as hell. They got me paranoid.
Don't be paranoid.
I can't help it.
Don't be paranoid.
You know I got nerves. My nerves is on
one.
My nerves be on one. And you know what? 757. You know, I'll be a hell of a person if I had that pow, because I sure would be pound niggas out left and right because my nerves bad.
You know, sometimes. And you know what? That's a good thing. Don't mess with it because you probably too. Oh shoot, the computer telling us slow. You're probably too angry. Look, I took I'm here in between washing clothes too.
Look at them. Look at them. They coming in now. They coming in now. Look at them.
That's right.
816, get off my line. Get off my line.
Right.
Get your ass off my line. Get off my line.
Then gone.
Get off my line.
Don't recognize me. Just keep on moving.
I know you're a troll. Get off my line.
Who you talking to me?
No. I'm talking to 816. Hey, girl,
okay.
You know I ain't talking to you. I'm talking to 816.
Okay.
Tell him to get off my line.
I don't know what's going on behind it. Don't pay attention to them.
I would never talk to my people like that.
And kick them off the chat. Yeah, they crazy and bored. If they focus on themselves, they won't have time to mess with other people. And instead of looking online or being on their phone trying to find something positive to do, they search through trying to mess with people.
I know.
And that's crazy.
It's just sad. They need to go pray. Go pray about it. Get on your knees and stay there. You know?
Yeah. It's a shame people.
You know, they said boredom is the devil's playground. They bored.
That's right. That's right.
That's the devil's playground. They sit up here bored. They got them idle minds.
Yep. And instead of them trying to work on themselves, they want to pick with other people.
Yeah. Maybe when we say Jesus, they'll leave. Jesus. You know, that scare them away.
Start praying. Say the 23rd.
Jesus! That scare their ass away.
That's right.
They tremble. They tremble when they hear that name.
Yeah,
they tremble when they hear that name.
Yeah. I know they don't like it. You'll see them run away. You have to try to counteract that demonic spirit. And they're everywhere. And things are getting worse and worse and worse and worse. Sometimes you say don't go on the street because you get in trouble. You be at home and trouble try to come to you.
Oh, yeah. That's how they do. They watching. They looking. All right. Well, I appreciate you, boo. I appreciate it. Call me back.
Well, you have a nice evening.
You too.
I will.
All right. We got another caller, you guys. Please like this video. We are begging for likes. Calling from 912. You're live from the air.
Hi, GIGI.
Hey, how you doing?
I'm doing good, girl. How are you?
I'm doing good.
Well, my point on the situation is I want to start with Steve.
Steve Harvey. Talk to me.
Yes. I don't know who he knew the longest. I don't know if he knew
I
Cheryl
can't.
or
Your phone going out. I can't hear you.
you hear me now?
No, not really. It's bad.
What about now?
Better. Much better.
Okay. Okay. I don't know who he knew the longest, whether he knew Sherry, I guess that's her name, or the guy. But I have seen him and heard him proclaim the love that he has for Cheryl, which is, she's a certain woman, a certain age.
Right.
She wanted to get married, and I felt like you didn't do your homework because you presented this man in her life. You set them up on the blind date. You introduced them on the show. Right. So it makes me look at him sideways, knowing, how she is. He know her inside and out. And you just turn her loose to this guy. That picture that you just showed just a minute ago, that man looked like he about 70. And without that makeup or whatever they put on him to make him look decent, he looked like a nut. Everyone can tell that man got issues. You can look at him. I feel so sorry for her as a professional black woman. Her first husband that she waited on all this time turned out to be somebody like this. And I just don't think that he protected her. I don't think he protected her. And I do believe he knew everything about this man and what he was doing. I do believe he offered his house. I really do. He speak out on everything else. He could speak out on his daughter dating and all this and who the best man for with this and that. But this is much more serious, and you ain't said a word. You ain't said a word to clear yourself.
And you know why? You want to know why?
Yes, ma'am.
I think Steve got something to do with it. Why else would Steve want to put himself involved to try to cover it up? Steve was not counting on that audio being, told out here. Steve wanted that to be on a low. That was never the plan for you guys to know that Steve was planning to have an escape route for his pedo friend. Okay? So Strawberry really effed that up, having that conversation. And that lets you know she's not as bright as she come off to be. She got a voice, but that's about it.
Look at her and tell.
She not bright.
Yeah.
Because she would have known that's a sucker-ass nigga right here. That man that she was with, that Mary, if she was bright, she would have picked this. No, I'm not going to get involved in this. Something wrong with her.
Yeah, and I know she knows y'all living in the same house, sleeping in the same bed. You knew about this girlfriend. We have intuition. We have that gift.
He got many girlfriends, not just one.
Yeah. And I just feel like she wanted to get married. She felt like she was getting older. Everybody was in the office. I think one of the other ladies had a baby or got married. And I just felt like she just felt out, on the outs when everybody's talking about their spouse, Steve and his nephew, Tommy, they talking, and she never had anybody to share like that. So when Steve brought this monster into her life, she thought she was getting a prize. Look, he deal with Steve. Steve speaking highly of him. I know he got my back. And look what he did. And still ain't came out in her defense, to speak out for her, to be on her side. Because you should have more sympathy for her.
They said that's not her first husband. She was married to Strawberry Man briefly.
Oh, you're right. You're right. She was married to someone else briefly, yeah. Well, I don't even think she count that as well, because she used to say that on the radio. It was so brief. And then it took her so long.
And then he used to knock her upside the head?
That's what I heard, what you just said, and I'm not trying to be funny about it, but it is something off with that lady.
Yeah,
you can look at her, even her pictures. She's not all the way there.
Yeah, she's not dealing with a full deck.
No. She's not. She's not. That smile as big as it can be. It's just she's all.
Something off with that. Always damn smiling like you really something off.
Yeah. But being a woman, I feel bad for her. I know Steve didn't do her homework. She didn't do hers either because it ain't Steve's life, it's your life. So I don't care who hooked you up with who. You still do your homework because you're going to be dealing with this person. You're going to be dealing with the headache of he coming and try to take everything you got. You got to be up on it because everybody's going to tell you everything.
Now, do you think that he will ever flip on the celebrities that he was in bad business with?
Oh, yeah. When that time start adding up and them people start wanting to know more about Steve or more about Marjorie or what, he's gonna go to talking on some more people. He's one of the ones you can look at him and tell he ain't going down without a fight. And that picture look like he need a drink really bad, like his nerve. He look like he's 70.
Yeah, he does. He look like the struggle is real.
He looks old. Yeah. And when you look at him and you just stare at that picture, you could tell something is off with this dude.
Yeah, to have those pedo pictures and think about him like in horse meat, animals.
Yes. But, in Atlanta, that they talk about these guys messing with these animals a lot.
What?
So I don't know if this is something new.
Girl, stop. Well, no, it's not. I know it's. Hold on now, 1, 2. I know it's not nothing new, because when y'all was young, I'm sure y'all heard tell. Some people in the South, they be fucking around with dogs and goats and stuff. So it's not new. Men have always been into bestiality, but it's just like you never think of. Well, I don't think about bestiality often at all. So I wouldn't think nobody would be into it. But that's my ignorance because people are in. I just don't look at people like, oh, they're, you're into a dog, But go ahead, I'm sorry.
Right. No, but I was just about to, I was about to mention that I didn't know if you saw it on the episode of Real Housewives in Atlanta when they brought up that, Portia baby dad was into it. That does that. They into it. You hear it's more common that you hear here.
Yep, they said Portia dude Dennis is into that. And didn't they say Joe Budden is into dogs too? Joe Budden is into animals?
Yes. Because when Candy was trying to give her the information about him, she brought that up too about, she just wanted to let her know, what the streets were saying. And they kept saying it. So it's good. I don't know if there's a new trend.
No, it ain't no trend. They always been that way. You just don't know. They not out with it.
I never heard of that. My whole entire life, I never heard of men ever sleeping with animals. I haven't. I'm just dumbfounded to that.
Well, that's all in the Bible, baby. That's all in the Bible.
I'm dumbfounded to that. Yeah, my prayers, I'm going to keep her in my prayers. But, it's just like, I know she's seen that train coming down that track.
Oh, yeah.
It just didn't hit her by accident. She saw it, and that's why I can't be totally sorry for her. But I do feel sorry for her, if that makes sense.
What part do you feel sorry about? What part do you feel sorry about?
I feel sorry about her having her stellar reputation in the radio world and everybody knowing her as being this like little Southern belle of the, she just had that little poise about herself. And for her to be exposed into the world, boom, this is what happened. I know she's embarrassed.
So her reputation is ruined. That's what you feel sorry about.
Yeah.
Is she
Everybody
still
always
gonna?
gonna give her that side eye.
Is she still gonna work on the Steve Harvey show?
Yeah, I think she's gonna give her some time off, but that's all she knows. So yeah, I don't think because she's gonna need a job. She's gonna need a job, and I hope she's not gonna be the one that say I'm gonna stand by him and end up paying all of these lawyer fees and putting all her money that on the books and all of this. I hope she don't be one of them ones that say something out loud and I'm not gonna be there, and then behind everybody's back, she's sending her money and still having contact with him. Because I really do think, I know she still loves him. Because she was saying, I want him to come home. So if you want him home, you want him. You want your man.
They said she haven't had time off this entire year. He has been locked up. Wow. So she's been working. They all been working. I guess she's going to save up that money. And she need that money for all them lawyer fees and stuff.
But I wouldn't be spending my money up on that. He had no right doing this. He had no right doing this. I would not spend up my savings for him. I wouldn't do that.
Well, she already made up her mind.
She's going to stand by her man.
Yeah.
I think she even wrote him a letter.
Maybe she said, you know, she took that marriage serious. Do death do her part.
Yeah. And I really do think she thought she had a prize until she started seeing things. And I think when she started seeing the things, it was too late because she had done fell madly in love with this man. Because in the beginning, he portrayed to be somebody totally different. And I knew Steve knew about this. He knew about this man. And you turned him on to somebody that you said you loved, like a sister.
No, he said that's her daughter. She says Steve is like an uncle father to her.
Uncle. Okay,
uncle
well, yeah,
father.
I like that. So she got to feel some kind of way like, come on, I know Steve had to know something.
I don't think she's feeling that way because she is trusting Steve for him to use his house. So therefore, she's pleading with Steve and telling Steve, what should I do? And it sounds like she's listening to Steve. It sounds like Steve is giving her direction.
Yeah, you know why? You know why Steve get him into directions? So all of his stuff won't seep out, the stuff that they know, because that man going to talk. So you better believe he going to make that man as comfortable as he can. And if he didn't do that, he would have been said something. But he know he did say that. And he don't know what else that man going to talk and say when they, when they come down hard on him with all that time.
Mm-hmm. So he's going to spend his last years in prison.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
wow,
yeah.
Ain't
that
something?
When that guy said about 13 more cases coming down, he said, before July the 13th, it's going to be like 13 more cases coming. Oh, he's going to be gone for a lovely while. And the way that worryation looking on him, he going to stress himself out.
Now tell me this. Do he have any kids, you guys? Does Ernest have any kids of his own?
I'm not sure.
Well, maybe you guys can tell me in the comment section, does Ernest have any kids of his own? Any biological kids in his own? Now, if he does or if he does not, what does that tell you?
I think, I don't know. I think, now if I'm not mistaken, I think they said he had a daughter. If I'm not mistaken.
A biological daughter?
This was around doing.
Now,
yeah,
no, she got a daughter.
The marriage.
They said, yes, he got kids.
Okay, maybe
he got kids. I wonder what his kids got to say about this.
They probably thought he was weird all his life.
Or
anyway.
He could have touched the kids. Who knows?
Exactly.
Oh, goddamn. They say he got 6 kids. Living to do, he got 6 kids. That's a lot of damn kids. Now, living to do. Now, do he got 6 baby mamas? How many baby mamas he got? Living to do. How many baby's mamas? They said he got 7 kids and grandkids.
Wow.
Yeah, this man is
Shirley,
something else.
why would you want all that drama, girl? Why would you want that, Shirley?
He's active.
Wow. Ooh, no. I just don't think Steve. I just can't get off of him because he brought that man there, and he didn't protect her, and you knew things about this man. I don't know if you knew everything, but you knew some of his secrets. If that was your boy, and you had that much love for him to introduce him to her, you knew what he was.
They said he was a deadbeat dad. He failed all of them. He was never in their kid's life. They say he don't give a damn about them.
You could tell. That picture you got says 1,000 words. You can look at him and see. I can see through his soul. He looks like that. He looks like an old wino that need a drink in that picture. He looks like he's about 70
Girl, not
years
a wino. Not a wino.
Mm-hmm. Like you need a drink really bad. You know, I was trying to call, and not changing the subject, I'm about to let you go, but I was trying to call your into your show when you was talking about T.I. daughter.
Uh-huh.
And I was wanting to be the first one to say, because nobody was saying it, because you was like, I need for y'all to explain, make me understand. I remember what the little girl said in that little post. She said that she was asleep, because I heard some of the people were saying that he woke her up. No, she was up and he came in and asked her to drink the juice. That's not how it happened. She said that she was asleep and it was around 2:00 in the morning. And she thought it was weird when he woke her up and asked her, was she thirsty? And she said it was weird. Now, that's all I can remember that she had.
So she didn't even drink the orange juice? Did she drink the orange juice?
She never. Now, everybody was calling in saying that she was dizzy and her neck was. I never saw that in what I read that she posted, because she had it up and it got away so quick. The first lady that called in and was talking, she was dead on it. She was dead on it. But but the only thing she was wrong about is she said that she didn't know who brought it in. The girl said it was her dad. She said, my dad woke me up around 2:00 this morning, and I thought it was weird. And asked me, was I thirsty? But I never heard her say orange juice or anything like that. So I don't know. I know sometimes people add things on to make it sound much better, but that's all I remember her saying, because it wasn't really a long post at all.
Well, I think it's more telling the fact that she's telling everybody this, like she wants to give people a signal or something, because people
she needs help.
with it.
She needs help.
Yeah,
she needs help. And you know what? God forbid if something happened to that little girl, I would feel like I would even just feel guilty, like I didn't try to find out who her mom was and beg and plead to get her some counsel, because we all could do it. We talk about things, but we don't move on it. And then everybody want to cry. Then everybody want to sacrifice it. But no, she's crying out for us, because she's talking to us, all of us. Everybody that listened to her, she was talking to us.
Right.
And we have that. We have that right. But she's younger than us. We could be her mom, and we see a young girl crying in front of us. What are we going to do? Talk about it and move on to the next day until we hear that what's the word you used?
What word?
Not the what she's doing to herself.
Oh,
dicing,
slicing fruit.
And then if she slicing fruit, and then she sliced the fruit too deep and can't be saved, and we hear about it the next day.
Yeah, well, let's not think about that.
How would you feel?
I don't know. I ain't gonna think about it.
No, I don't want to. But I'm just saying that to say we just need to be behind her. Okay. In a way that we can be behind her.
Okay. Well, I appreciate you, boo. I appreciate it. We're going to let you go at this moment. All right. So right now we're talking about Ernesto. Steve Harvey friend, Kevin Hart friend. He is into some mess, y'all. I'm getting my reports from Pink Book Lessons on YouTube. Shout out to her. And Chronicle Speaks. Shout out to her. Two fabulous, beautiful black women doing their thing on social media. And I definitely want to give light to them. All right, so let's continue on to play a little bit more. The phone number is up, so feel free to call in.
Two, after being arrested with this woman here for scamming people out of over one.
Okay, now who is this woman? Now come on now, y'all. How many women do he got, y'all? How many women? Look, girl. This look like a fucking scam right here. Okay, this ain't the same woman. And look how many different women he got, y'all. And these are all baby boomers. Y'all, these are all baby boomers. Y'all need to leave the younger generation alone. Y'all can't talk. Can't nobody talk. These are all baby boomers, y'all. These are all black women that baby boomers that's going in with this shit. Look at this shit. Look at it. Look. Are you looking? Are you looking? Huh? Are you looking? Huh? 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 Y'all need to call in. Y'all need to call in. Y'all, why is she looking like that, y'all? Huh? Y'all need to call in. That's the girlfriend that lived next door to him and Shirley. Girl, he got too many women. Too many girlfriends, so many kids. He has a lot going on. This man is a mess. He is a menace to society. He has a lot going on, y'all. Okay, we do have a caller. Calling from 917. You're live on the air.
Well, hello, GG. How's it going? I hope my phone don't make the call drop like it did the last time, you know?
Go ahead.
Yeah, I started watching you about a good hour ago, so I kind of know what's going on. It's just, okay, the picture, well, it's to my left, because I'm looking on at the screen. The picture of the pedophile here, Strawberry
pedo.
Man.
Yeah, the pedo.
Yeah, okay, well, that picture, he looks like he's in, distress, but he is a handsome guy, like, a handsome, good-looking guy. And most often, nuts are good-looking, unfortunately. You know what I mean? And, but Strawberry, that's who I'm really going after. Because at the end of the day, you're a woman and a mother, and you have a daughter. And at the end of the day,
he's
it's our
dad.
job to
He
protect
got
our
kids.
children. He's got kids?
Yeah, he got 6.
And, okay, and he's a pedophile. He got enough to be out here harming other people's children. I'm sorry.
We're gonna say
I'm so
pedo.
sorry. I'm so sorry. Right, yeah. Okay, he's just no good. How's that? And because when you out here hurting other people's children, and you have children of your own, because every parents they go after children, and they're sick. They're not wired correct, apparently, But he's a good-looking man. I give him that. But is she sticking by him? And Steve Harvey, did he know about it? Come on, I mean, you could have. Everybody thought Steve Harvey was the man until the truth started coming out about him, about how he treated his children and his last 2 wives. He's not really in a position to give nobody no advice at all, And I heard you earlier. You said this man was born in '63. Oh, my God. I mean, that's my generation. I mean, he's 3 years older than me. And was that the baby boom generation? Because I heard you say, is he part of the baby boom generation?
Yeah, that's what they said, the
wasn't
baby
like
boomers.
Wasn't that like the 1950s or something like that? I don't know. Well, I know that, thank God I was born into a normal family. My mom, may she rest in peace. I never had to, and I feel sorry for the young ladies that did grow up, and being woken up 2 o'clock in the morning for nonsense. He waking her up to ask her about orange juice. Oh, my God. I was listening in, so when I call in, I know what the heck I'm talking about. But, and she seemed to be sick as him, GG.
Mm-hmm.
she's not protecting her daughter at all. Because it's all over television. I heard that her Strawberry's daughter is not comfortable around him. And it's like she's not feeling her daughter. It's like, you're not comfortable around him, then like that's your problem. I mean, with this man, he put it on her so well that she's blind to what's going on. Talking like she's going back to work. I mean, Steve Harvey, you want a woman working for you, knowing that he's out here doing, not so nice things for children, and you want her working for you? And then I found out he married them. I mean, he's already tarnished. His reputation, and his house in Dubai. Yeah, you might can go hide in your house in Dubai, but you can't hide from Jesus Christ and the Most High, but they coming for you. Okay? Okay? There's no place on this earth or off this earth. You will either hide from the Most High when it's time for Judgment Day.
Mm-hmm.
I said a mouthful, right? But I'm supposed to. Calling to the show. Your show is so educational and so, just so fun. And you're so funny. I love the way you do your content.
Thank you.
Yeah. And you're so welcome. And you sound tired. You sound so tired. But after 2 in the morning, you be hanging out late night.
It is.
But girl, I'm up with you, and I'll be up with you the next night when you come on. Okay.
Sounds great.
You
I
keep
like
doing
to hear
your
that.
thing.
All right, we're gonna let you go.
Okay.
Okay. So we have more. What do y'all think about this? Okay, so they are both in a scam together, and he's been scamming with other women too. And the girl that wrote into me, she says the woman that he was scamming her with is not even in the docs. And all these women are going down. And just to let you guys know, you scammers out here, you people that's doing people wrong with no integrity, you will have your judgment day. And, that's the judgment day. I'm talking about on planet Earth, okay? I'm not talking about your religion, And some of y'all won't. Some of y'all will get away with it. But for these people, they are getting caught, and they're going to be doing the rest of their life in jail. Yes, the rest of it is not worth it. It's not worth it. It is not worth it to scam. It's not worth it. Did they scam celebrities? CC29. No, they did not scam celebrities that we know of. They use celebrities to scam normal people. They use celebrities to scam everyday people. That's what they do. Okay, so please like this video. We are begging for likes. And let's continue on with Pink Book Lessons. Telling a T.
$1 million, posing as a successful businessman. According to their victims, they said they would coach them and help them grow their business. But after they gave them the money, the victims did not receive any of the services.
Well, more than a dozen people scammed out of $1 million. 2 people have been arrested on a number of fraud charges.
Fox 5's Denise Dillon talked to Roswell Police. They believe there are more victims.
At Purdue Global, your experience is worth.
So we are at a commercial. Feel free to call in. Let us know your thoughts. I'm just going to let this commercial play over. All right. Okay. How you sleep at night knowing you scam somebody? Shit, they sleep real peaceful. They do.
Convince people to give them money, and in return, they would help them with their business or personal goals. But investigators say it was nothing but a scam.
I would consider them fraudsters.
Roswell police say for years, Ernesta Williams and Erica King passed themselves off as experts in various fields.
And they would align themselves with their victims with promises of being able to grow their brands, their missions, their life goals, their social media followings.
Detectives say Williams and King acted the part, and people paid good money for their services, but walked away with nothing. Police say it was all a scam.
More than a dozen victims and over $1 million in monetary and property loss.
Police say their investigation first started at this home on Pine Grove Road months ago. Investigators say after Williams and King hadn't paid rent for a while, detectives started looking into their financial transactions, and it led them to their extensive scheme. Police say they were convincing.
Individuals who have been doing this for a significant period of time and are proficient enough that they can make people comfortable and act against their better judgment.
Williams and King are now in jail, both facing multiple charges of fraud, forgery, and theft.
Hold the fuck up. Hold the fuck up. Hold up. Hold up. Do you see what I see? Do y'all see what I see? Huh? I know I'm not the only one to see this shit. Do y'all see what Girl, are these the same people? I know this ain't Erica Kane. Okay, is this Erica Kane? Is this Erica Kane? Is this Erica Kane? And this Erica Kane? Come on. Okay, I'm lost. Are these the same people? Are these the same? Are these the same people? Let me know. Press 3 if they the same people. Press 8 if they are not the same people. There's not the same women. Help me out. Are these the same people? They look weird different. They look different. They look different. Oh, do they have the same name? I mean, what is it? What is it? I'm trying to... Okay, let me look at eyebrow. They don't look the same, y'all. Wig, crunchy wig. Put it side by side. Shit, I don't know how to do this side by side. Because they are in different... Somebody said they think so. Okay. I don't know. Now, okay, what did the news call this lady? Let's listen.
Police say they were convincing.
Individuals who have been doing this for a significant period of time and are proficient enough that they can make people comfortable and act against their better judgment.
Williams and King are now in jail, both facing multiple charges of fraud, forgery, and theft. Police warn if you want to grow your business, make sure you work with a legitimate company.
Try and go with very reputable businesses if you're trying to grow your brand, grow your business, so that you don't end up a victim.
Of those 12 fooled, some were here in Roswell, others across metro Atlanta, and even a couple out of state. And police believe there are many other victims. If you have had any dealings with King or Williams, call police. In Roswell, Denise Dillon, Fox 5 News.
When I say...
Okay, they named 2 people. One a man and one a woman. So, I'm trying to figure out who is this? Who... I want to listen one more time.
Or personal goals, but investigators say it was nothing but a scam.
I would consider them fraudsters.
Roswell police say for years, Ernesta Williams and Erica King.
Okay, they named this girl Erica Kane. Y'all heard it. Her name is Erica Kane. And then they said her name Erica Kane. You know, I'm up here looking left to right, up and down, trying to figure it out. But I'm not going to allow this to worry me, you know? I'm not going to allow it to worry me.
The brand new Nero.
Hold on. Merry Christmas. Ooh, I feel like Christmas, y'all. Okay, let me go back. All right. What do y'all think about this picture? What does this say? What does this picture say to y'all? Huh? What does it say? Cheryl loving this. She loving that man all up on her. Cheryl loving it. And during this time, he's going back home, looking at pedo pictures, sucking on horse meat. You know what I mean? After he get finished with the horse meat, he's sticking his mouth all up in her mouth. You know? And I guess he's 60. He still rocking the boat? Rock the boat, rock the boat, rock the boat, twerk the middle, change positions, new position, twerk it, baby, twerk it for me, twerk it for me, twerk it for me, twerk it for me. Okay, see, Aaliyah was twerking. She said, twerk it for me, twerk it for me. I don't want to be in nobody's business, but 60 and 70-year-olds, they still be doing it, huh? They still be having the urge in your 70s and 60s to rock the boat, huh? Press 1 is 60s and 70s, they still got the urge to rock the boat. Or press 8, or if all that dies down and they have no desire to rock the boat in their 60s and 70s. Huh? Can y'all answer that? 60 and 70, are they rocking the boat or nah? Oh, they say they do? They be rocking the boat? Shit, I thought it would die down. It died out. I didn't think they were still rocking. Oh. Okay. That thing standing up and that thing getting wet. Okay. That thing's still standing up. Well, he need a pill. He need one of them motherfucking pills to stand that motherfucker up. Okay, that motherfucker's on limp. Dysfunctional dick and things. Dysfunctional dick and things. GIGI, she said she was working it for me. She said she was working it for me. My grandma was 80 and still had it. Your grandma had the wet at 80 years old. She was getting wet at 80, girl. Yeah, they do shit up to 90 years old. Shut up. 90? Girl, no. Girl, no. Ooh. They said I will too. Shit. I'm giving head at 90. Oh, I'm going to have to take my teeth out, right? Oh, shit. Is head better with the teeth out? Okay. Okay, can y'all tell me this? When people's teeth start falling out, when they got to get the new teeth, at what age do all your teeth start falling out and you got to get them dentures? That's not old, GG. For some men, it may die down. Huh? At what age you get all them dentures and all them... Ash Blue gonna talk about some gummy-ish. Gummy head. I got some gummy head. Not gummy head, y'all. The gummy head. A woman never lose that feeling. I know that's right. Yes, she did. She told me some wild stories. I was not shocked and embarrassed for him. Well, K-Day, that's a blessing for you to have older people in your life to tell you those stories. Because the people in my life, they are so conservative. They would never talk to me about sex. So that's a blessing that they get to open up. If you take care of your teeth, they will not fall out, period. Really? I thought everybody got to take them teeth out. Depends on your genetics and how much sugar you eat. I got a question. Have anybody gotten head with some gums? Huh? Have you ever gotten head with a person that had to take their teeth out or they had no teeth? I mean, even if they eat it, is it a difference? Have y'all ever had a man that ate that cat and they had no teeth in their mouth? Was it a difference? And I guess if you're a man, have you ever had a girl that took the teeth out? You know what I mean? It just gums. Is it a different? Do it feel different? What's going on? What's going on in things? Did you get my Cash App? Let me check. Ooh, when you say Cash App, I start jumping. Okay, I start jumping in things. I love me a Cash App. When you send me a Cash App, I don't know how to act. You know how, oh, thank you, Coco. Coco donated $5. Said, keep up the good work. Thank you, baby. I got it, girl. I got it. Ah. Shout out to Coco. I appreciate that, Coco. Ooh, shout out to Jeremiah, donated $5. You crack me up. Shout out, shout out. Okay, shout out to Kim, donating $10. Good for the tonight. Thank you. Okay, listen. She gone now, going to 2 years, and she was a realist G. Oh, damn, I hate that she passed away. Gigi, you wrong for that. What's up, Storm? Gigi, you will be the girl one day. And you know what? My grandma passed away July the 4th, y'all. This is the anniversary. Oh, God, I hate it. You guys, I hate it so bad. I really do. I wish I had magic powers where I can just return the motherfucking time. I hate not being in control of things. You know, I hate. I'm so thankful I had all those moments with her. And I spent those times with her, and she was a real one with a real personality. And I'm thankful that I got to see a person that was themselves and didn't give a damn what people thought. You know, she wasn't a strict conservative like my other people in the family. She was very blunt with her shit. You know what I'm saying? She said what she was on her mind, and she ain't care if it offend you or not. Oh, God, I miss her, y'all. I miss her so bad, you know? God, damn. I hate it. I hate it. I am by old school 64. I hate that shit. I hate it. Oh, I hate it so bad. Okay, so please like this video. We're begging for likes. Dom says, I know you do. My grandma's birthday was like last week. That shit is hard. I try not to think about it, but now one day passes that I don't. Oh, me too, Stevie. Ain't that some shit? Oh, I cannot stand that thing called death. You know, especially to the ones I love. I know everybody die every day, but you know, when it's the ones that you care about and love, it hit different. It sure do hit different. And my grandma passed away in her 90s. And some people would tell me, you know, she was blessed. You know, she lived long. But when it's your own grandma, it ain't never enough. It's never enough. I don't care, 90, 95, 92. And when it's your own grandma that you care about and you love and you cherish, it's never enough. It really not. Not 90s is not enough. I need more. I need more years. I need more years. And you know, I dream about her. You know, I be seeing in my dream every other day or every week. I be seeing her ass in my dream. And you know, it's some tough shit, you know. But I don't know. Gigi, dear, my sister talk about our nieces and kids every day. They're going to be the age one day you will see, Gigi. I'm a granny, baby. I miss her so much. You still want them. My mom anniversary was last week on June the 28th, and it's been 5 years. I'm so sorry, Stevie Ray. I had no clue. I'm so sorry. I feel you. Same here. Be strong. That's true. My mom passed away 6 years ago. I miss her every day. Shit. Okay. Thank 816. This ain't the fucking time to be calling and clowning. 816. Can you please? 861. Can you please leave me the fuck alone? You know, it's bad enough that I got so much I got to think about. I don't have time to be thinking about you being a troll. I forget that you a troll, 816, okay? Because I don't want to have my guard up. You want me to stay having my guard up, and you constantly come over here and mess with me, and you think it's fun. And I really don't understand. How could you take fun and try to, you know, fuck with somebody all the time? You know, I want to do my show in peace. I don't want trolls calling me. I don't want to argue with y'all. I want to be in a safe space. I don't want to be insulted by you guys all the time. And for what? you know? And I don't know if this your weird way of saying that you like me and stuff. But can you please don't like me if that's the case? I'd rather for you to like somebody else and let me get. I'd rather have peace. I don't want to argue and fight with y'all. I know I might laugh, but I really don't care for it, to be honest with you. Okay, so let's keep on moving on. So 816 get in the chat so we know who you are. You guys better leave Gigi alone. That girl on YouTube buried her. Okay, it's worse when it's a parent. I know that's my grandma, but that's my mama. That's my mama. Ain't that some shit? When you lose your mama. And I'm hurting like this, and this is my grandma. Can you imagine how her own kids feel? Okay, let me stop, because I would talk about this forever, okay, because it's real dear to my heart, and it's new to me, and I got to get off this subject, because I would talk about this till the cows come home. Do you hear what I'm saying? Okay, so let's get back to here.
So somebody with it so long since last year? Now, I have to tell you the truth that you're probably not going to hear anywhere else. Some people are saying they feel sorry for Shirley. She didn't know what her husband was up to. One, nobody told Shirley to be pressuring somebody to hurry up and marry her. He proposed in less than a year, and they got married 6 months.
Okay, wow. Thank you, Pink Book Lessons. She says she don't feel sorry for Sherry. They got married less than a year. It hasn't been a year. She didn't know this man. They got married less than a year. Did you guys hear that? Did you guys know that? They only knew each other for a year before they got, let's see some more.
And they got married 6 months later after the engagement.
6 months later after engagement. So a year and a half until they got married. And this is him and her before the church getting married, y'all. Ain't that something?
A high quality man is rushing to marry anybody, let alone a senior citizen.
Damn. It's Cheryl, a senior citizen. Okay, time out. How old do you gotta be a citizen? How old do you have to be how old do you have to be a senior citizen, y'all? Huh? How old do you have to be a senior citizen? And I want to know, is a senior citizen is offensive? Do we have any senior citizens in the house? Do y'all find a senior citizen is offensive? Huh? Some people say 65, 40, 50,000. Press 2 if a senior citizen is offensive term to you guys. Press 8 if it's not. Not if she get AARP card. Oh, God. Everyone, please hit them thumbs up, please. It's different now, Gigi. They both look old. I don't know why she's saying it like that. 65, not 64. Okay, 8. Okay, it's offensive. I'm sorry. So saying senior citizen is offensive. I guess nobody want to be known as a senior citizen. That was rude as heck. Once she started qualifying for those discounts, you will see. I don't mean to laugh because it ain't funny. You get an AARP card in discounts. Y'all ain't right. Somebody said it's not offensive. Too old. Does 52 Gen X count?
But marry her. He proposed in less than a year, and they got married 6 months later after they married anybody, let alone a senior citizen. That man is at least 10 years younger than her. Only a scammer will go along with that foolishness. But that's what.
All right, she said that only a scammer will go along with the foolishness. That she is 10 years older than him. So I guess that she was saying that you didn't think nothing was off. A man 10 years younger than you want to marry you, you know, and he's a millionaire. He can marry young women, all that. So people are saying, how could you not see the signs, Cheryl? How could you not see the shines? What do you guys think about that? I don't know. Call in, let us know.
Happens when you're old and desperate. You wait all these years, realize you're tired of being lonely, and then they rush to get married out of fear that they have less days ahead of them. This is why a woman with her visibility will marry a career felon. That's why I don't feel sorry for Shirley. She knew that she was getting pookie. She knew this. But
she knew she was getting pookie, y'all. Ain't that some shit? When I tell you Pink Book lessons, she don't hold back, y'all. She don't hold back. She gonna say exactly how she feeling. Go ahead. All right, so let's answer a phone call if y'all don't mind. Calling from 4410. You're live on the air.
Hello.
Hey, how's
Hi,
it going?
Gigi.
I'm
hey,
good.
Everyone. I'm okay. I was just listening in. This is a crazy thing, right?
Right.
Because with everything that's going on, what does Steve Harvey have to say, right? Because isn't he the one that introduced Shirley to him?
Right.
And so, right. And so I'm thinking, how well does she know him? Is she just taking Steve Harvey's word for it?
Yeah.
Because she's sitting there in the radio station and she doesn't even know his voice, and they're asking all these questions. Are you going to put her first? Are you going to die for her? Which is a lie, because we all know he's just a scammer. It's just giving big dick scammer energy to me. That's what I feel like. And I don't know why she didn't vet him better. Is she just taking Steve Harvey's word for it? It just makes no sense.
She's
so
taking
I'm wondering
Steve
what Steve Harvey
word
has to
for
say
it.
about all this. That's wild. That is wild that she couldn't see any of this coming, or she didn't even, because she married him in less than a year.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking, how could she not see any of this? It's just really weird. And plus, if she's 70, isn't this elder abuse in some way?
Well, he's 60.
Isn't he taking advantage of her?
He's 60.
Well, he's 60. Oh, wow. So she's in her 70s. She looks, well. But yeah, this is all wrong, and I'm surprised she didn't see it coming, and I wonder what Steve Harvey has to say about it. So,
well, they said Steve Harvey told her, I got a house for him over in Dubai, and we're going to try to get him out to escape.
So he's implicated in this case as well, so we should see what he has to say. They should question Steve Harvey. I'm sure a lot more will come out, and so they will hopefully question him, because he has, they talk, they have text messages, so they're going to look into it. Hopefully they question Steve Harvey, because I need to know what he got to say about all this.
Yeah, but yeah, Steve Harvey being real quiet, and people think he's involved in this.
He's trying to stay real quiet. He knows he put her in a mess, and he's wrong for it. And how does he know this guy? Like, why do you not know who he is or his past? Is he that much of a scammer? He's that good with the gab? Like, I don't understand.
I have no
it's
idea.
Just wild.
And they said he used to date Ebony Steele, and he did her wrong.
Oh, so he's known to be, so, and with all the women in his life, and it makes sense. It makes sense.
Girl,
He's got a
6
spirit about him. He's a
kids by
Jezebel
6
spirit
baby
as well.
mamas.
Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. He is a menace to society,
He
like you
been
said.
in and out of jail.
It's
They
a
say
mess.
he a pookie. And he got multiple girlfriends that help him scam.
He's a Jezebel. He is. There are men like that in society that just prey on women, and he is a main example, prime example of how you can take advantage of a woman. And, Shirley, she seems nice. I'm just so surprised with all this wisdom that she spills with the strawberry letter and all this online. How did she not see it coming? Like,
She
It's a
saw it
mess.
coming. She just didn't give a damn.
So she was willing to put all of that at risk, her whole life and her reputation for him?
Yeah, because she was desperate
telling
and
you, he's
wanted
got a way
marriage.
about him.
She didn't want to leave the earth without getting married. So she felt like this was her only shot.
She's never been married?
They said she did, but it was a
married. She had her own-
small time. It didn't last long. He was beating her.
Oh, gosh. I feel bad for her. But I blame Steve Harvey in all this. Yep. That is Steve Harvey and this dude here, whatever his name is, Mr. Williams.
Ernesto.
Mm-hmm. Both of them. And I feel bad for her, She didn't see it coming.
And his kids, ain't nobody speaking out on his side, so it's true.
Right, exactly. And the charges are insane. That's another thing in all this. It would be okay if they were talking about, financial scams, this and that, but pyramid schemes. But this with alleged child porn and
pedo stuff,
child
pedo rings,
pictures and animal
animals.
pictures. Yeah. It's wild. So he is on another level. He is on another frequency. And the fact that she was able to lay with him, he puts a spell on women in a way that they can't resist. And it takes a special vulnerable type of woman, apparently, because other people would see it coming. They would steer clear. It's so strange. It's giving weird energy.
But
just
she
looking
know.
at
I
him.
think you guys are trying to make it seem like Cheryl, she just didn't know none of this. That's what you guys want to believe. But trust and believe, he is so obvious. He is so out there. I mean, you don't have to be spiritual to see it's many bodies and many spirits on this man.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Yeah. But that is the thing, right? It's almost like a spell. And although she saw it, she may have been under this type of, like I say, a spell where he's convincing, he's manipulative, he's good with the gab, and all of that is part of that spiritual cape that people would have, and sometimes they would manipulate other people with. I think she knew, but she was under a spell, and it's unfortunate that she had to fall for his whatever it is that he has. It's sad because she was really good, on the radio with Steve. But
yeah, but
hey,
you don't know that woman. All you heard was her ass on the radio. I mean, do you really know her?
True, she may have had another side.
Do you know?
Mm-hmm.
Of course she have another side. This is her job. You see her at her job. You don't know her fetishes, her kinks. What she like, what
I
she
hope
don't
she's
like.
not implicated in any way. Right. But she did say in that letter to the judge that she has nothing to do with it, that she knew nothing about it.
Of course
she
she
just
gonna
said,
say
that's my
that.
man, and I'm going to stick by him. That's it. That's all she has to say, and that was it. It's really sad. It's really sad. But, you're right. We don't see another side of people. We just see that one side on the radio. So
she did a great
may
job.
be implicated in some ways.
She got you guys invested. You thought this was really her. She did an amazing job at her job. She did great.
It's crazy. So it's almost like she put on a mask when she was on the show, and then she went home, and then she took it off.
No,
Maybe,
I wouldn't say
allegedly,
that. She
way,
did her
she's implicated.
job. I mean, when people go to work, are they supposed to be personal? Are they supposed to show you, okay, this is who I am? Or are they supposed to put up performance in work?
Yeah. Right. You're right. That's true. But to this extreme, though, these are two different things, right?
My husband looking at pedo stuff. What should I do? She's not going to do that. She's going to come in with a poker face, as she should, and she's going to work. I mean, when I go to McDonald's, I really don't care how your day been. I want you to serve me with a smile and fix my shit right. And people will tell you all the time, keep your personal life personal. When you come to a job, you here to work. You have a service to do. I shouldn't have to be affected with your personal life.
Mhm. Yeah. But the question goes, how far and how long can she put up with it, right? Putting up with that facade. Like you can go to work every day and then come back from work and it's a totally different lifestyle.
Well,
but for how long can you
traditionally,
put up with it?
people been doing it for years. I mean, do you think people that was cleaning up for these white folks, do you think they was showing them how they was really feeling and the stress they going through? Or you think they put on a poker face like everything was great?
Right, right. In a system where, it's hard to really take control of. But this is sort of something that is within your control, right? Within her control.
How?
In many aspects.
It sounds
but
like
it's
you
just,
wanted her work
she could
to
just
be
say,
personal.
hey, I'm done with this.
You wanted her work to be personal.
No.
What are you saying?
Her work to be personal, no, to take her personal life more seriously as far as putting herself first. If she knew these things were going on, allegedly, she could have maybe said, this is not what I want. I don't want this type of person. But, and then you come to work
how do
and
you
you put
know
up a
she did not
professional
want
front and
that
she
person
put,
type person? How do you know she did not want that type of person? That's an assumption,
to the point
right?
where it puts her life at jeopardy. Right.
People get in relationships that put their life in jeopardy all the time, willingly, knowing the risk. People are willing to be with drug dealers, knowing the risk.
Right. And so you're saying that she was willing to put up with this, with her integrity, being in the limelight, right? Because that is something I thought people would hold to regard, so they don't want to risk.
Well,
Especially
I'm
something
sure.
like this.
To me, I feel
With
like
children.
she risked it because after everything came out, she stood by her man to the point where she was still getting embarrassed because she got on the phone with him, telling him, "We got a place for you in Dubai." Okay, after everything was coming out. On top of that, you're writing letters to the judge, asking the judge to let him go. So I think she's willing to risk it all. Now, the phone call and the letters, it got out to public and everybody knows about it. Now they say that she have taken the letter back because she don't like the backlash.
She wasn't ready for it. Yeah, she wasn't ready for the backlash,
she was
even though
ready
she
to
thought this
risk
was
it.
the life she wanted.
I think
She was,
she's
until the
still
reality hit
gonna
her.
be with the man. I mean, I think that some people feel like, well, if society bully you enough or shame you enough, you're not gonna want to be with him. That's not what the case with a lot of these relationships. If somebody is crazy with them, they're going to be with them no matter how many times they cheat, no matter how many times they embarrass them, no matter how many times they have hit them. They still going to choose that man.
Yeah, and she may be implicated and she's okay with that.
Got it.
Or that's a risk she's willing to take.
And Norman said, but Gigi, is it worth it? Not for me, but guess what, Norman? For Keisha, it might be worth it. For Michael, it's going to be worth it. So everybody has their different perspective. I cannot put my perspective as everyone else because I do myself a disservice. Everybody don't have the same values that I have. Everybody don't see it the same way I see it. So I can say it's not worth it for me, but for other people, they may feel like it's worth it, and they may go ahead and go through with it. I mean, if everybody thought like me,
Do you think
we wouldn't even be here sitting on talking about gossip, okay? If everybody thought like me. And that's not the case. Go ahead.
I'm looking at his pictures. Do you think he just has really good D and that's just it? And she was really, like, if we put it in a simple way, she just couldn't give that up?
No, I don't know. You know, they're telling me when they're 80, 90, you still have the urge to do. I mean, honestly, I didn't think Cheryl was that active in the bedroom. I assumed, based on her age, that she wasn't that active in the bedroom. So I thought that she just liked having a man around. And to me, he seemed like possibly he is a slick talker. So I think she likes the affection of it, just having somebody. But I don't think it has nothing to do with his D. I don't even think he's giving his D out like that. You know, I don't know. I could be wrong. And I mean, the women that he's with, they're not lookers. Okay, I don't see no beauty. You know, he just get with girls to me that can get your average person to do crimes. You know, these women that he decide to get with, to me, are, you know, average people around the streets that probably can talk to uneducated people to say, hey, won't you give me your money and we can make it work for you and turn it around. I'm going to introduce my businessman, Ernest, and he's with, you know, Kevin Hart. He's with Steve Harvey. He knows everybody. And when I tell you he can flip your money around, no shit, no lie, he can do it. You know, that's what they give me, you know?
Yeah, because history has it that he's been, like you said, in jail for a lot of things regarding business and corporations and just being a scammer overall. Gift of the gab, and it's just strange. She knew it, but she just thought, hey, this is my man, I'm stick by him, and I'm going to help him with his business and not ask many questions because she trusted him, right? Ultimately, she was too quick to trust him. She was too quick to trust Steve Harvey. And this dude is definitely a scammer. Look at him.
And I think that
DC.
We have...
How old is he wearing that shirt?
60. But I think also we make assumptions based on how someone talks. If somebody articulates, you assume that they're smart. If somebody dressed conservative, you assume that they're not a slut. All these assumptions which are false.
And appearance, right?
Of course.
He's keeping himself up.
She ain't no different than these hood rat hoes that get with these niggas. You know he's been in jail. You know he's a scammer. You know he's a player, but you still decide to be with him. It ain't no difference. But y'all think it's a difference because she articulate her words. She don't dress like a slut. She don't carry herself. She comes off very conservative. The ideal type that people think is better than the next. So you expect her to, you know better. And when you find out that she got scammed, you automatically say, oh, she's a victim. She did not know. How could she stay in there and, you know, be okay with that? Surprise, surprise.
Because it's not by mistake that their souls met in some way, right? They must be compatible in some way, is what it seems. We may not see it, but something is going on a deeper level.
I think he provided a service for her. She never had a man that showed her affection. You know, he was very suave. He had talked to her on the radio. He'd come up and give her prizes. And you hear, oh my God. You know, she loves it. She never had a man to show out. So he provided a service. He knew how to wow her, lift her off her feet, do surprising things for her. He know how to he know how to wine and dine a woman, you know? And she never had that from a man. So this is what she probably always wanted. This was her dream dude. And, you know, just like a hood rat hoe. Hood rat hoes gonna do a lot for they nigga. They gonna ride or die for they nigga. They'll take drugs. Even though it's not their drugs, they'll take it and do a bid for they nigga.
Yeah. I believe that is true. That is true. No matter the age, because you know she's up there in age, and somehow she still fell for it with him. You would think with his history, he would have learned, but no, he continues to run the same pattern, keeps trying to run the same game on the same type of vulnerable woman.
I think that is so many
he knows how to
agendas
read the room.
that's pushed out that are so false narrative, because she's no different than Wendy Williams. Wendy Williams, she's up there in age, but she got played like a damn fool when it comes to Kevin. And she knew it, and she still played the game until she just got embarrassed by Tasha K about him having a baby on her ass. And then that was her downfall.
Right.
Like, that affected her health. Like, after that, it was no more Wendy Williams. Tasha K destroyed that girl.
Yeah. Yeah. And it's almost like with this game that they play, you gave a good example with Wendy Williams and Shirley. It's almost like, yeah, we're going to do this. I trust you. Just don't embarrass me in public. And so until then, they're willing to ride the wheels until, you know, things fall apart. So
that's true. They said Kevin was never accused of pedo. That's true. He was never accused of pedo. But CC29, since you wanna take it there, you wanna challenge me, CC29? Does she really want to challenge me? And I love you, baby. But let's break this shit all the way down. Kevin was accused of messing with that boy booty hole. Let's not play. Okay, on Tasha K channel, did not come out and say all the stuff that Kevin was doing to that man butthole? Huh? And how he was manipulating that man to do all this freaky stuff to get on a record deal. So please, yeah, he the same man. He is the same man, child. I don't want to hear it. It's just that man was older. Shit, we don't know what he got going on. Okay? Do y'all remember that? Do y'all want to remember that? Child, please. Child, please. We don't know. We don't know everything with Kevin. We know he run them damn streets. We know he has no integrity when it comes to these relationships. We know Wendy Williams would turn a blind eye and steady playing a fool. Yeah, she seems very, and Wendy, she's articulate, she's smart, she dressed well, she act all stuck up and sedity like she would never. Girl, bye. They all the same. Ain't no difference.
Yep. But they do say when Kevin was running it, the producers, everything was done in a way that was in order, and nobody tried to run a game on Wendy because they were too afraid of him. So I guess he knew how to run the business a little bit.
Well, where's the business now?
To give him credit for something.
No, you know what? Okay, let's go there. 410. 410. You really want to go there? If his ass know how to run a business so well, why is his cars getting possessed? Why is his house getting possessed? He has nothing. He's out here daily trying to use Wendy Williams, trying to persuade the judge so he can get money from Wendy Williams, trying to control her so he can manipulate her more to get money when he knows mentally she's not doing well because of his scandals. What is he doing now? He's such a great businessman, y'all. What is he doing now? Come on, stop it. Stop it.
Fell for it.
Stop it. He ain't a good business, nothing. He's not a good business, nothing.
That's what we heard. That's what I heard.
Well, that's a
on
damn
set,
lie.
He was running it. He was telling people to do this, do that.
Child, he know how to boss people around. Of course, he a damn pimp probably. He know how to bounce people around.
Yeah, he's an intimidator.
And no,
yeah, that's
no,
what it seems
he's
like.
not
So-
a good person, because they said when he was working with Wendy Williams, he was touching those girls at her workplace, and they would cry to Wendy, Wendy, please get your husband. He keep looking at me and touching me and doing horrible things, and she would turn a damn blind eye. He gets no credit. He gets no credit. None at all.
So he was a bully on the set.
None at all. He gets no credit.
And he thought he could run it.
No credit.
Okay.
He the same black
Okay,
man.
so when the people
the
said he
same
was running
black
it
man,
on,
he gets no credit.
so he wasn't running it in a good way. He was a bully. Okay, I see. That with him touching the women, I thought, like what I heard, they were saying he was doing this as far as being dominating
Girl,
on
please,
set.
they say a lot.
So he's
they
a
say
bully.
a lot.
But yeah, it all goes down to do this until you don't embarrass me. That's it. That's all that people know in these relationships. You know, they're willing to put up with it. Unfortunately, this is how it worked out for her, and it's not so good. Her worst fears, I guess, which is it coming to the limelight in some way. If she knew.
They said, where
Wow.
Kevin money
But
at?
I'm gonna
They
keep
said
posting.
Kevin liked men too. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. Come on, like this video. 419, what you gotta say now? See that? Is it?
Well,
this mouth I got. Is this why the trolls keep trolling me? Cause this damn mouth. The mouth I got.
I love it. I love it. I love your show. I love your
Thank
energy. You give me life.
I
love
appreciate
it.
it.
I love you. Thank you so much, Gigi. Yeah, but that's what all I got to say about this with him. He's a Jezebel spirit. She should have known better. And Steve Harvey, I need to know what he got to say about all this. And that's it, because he's the one that introduced them.
He gonna sit back like
and I'm
a
sure they're going to
coward, like
question
he
him,
been
and I
doing.
give it to Steve. Yeah, with his lips, just in there, him and Marjorie.
He can't
they
blame.
are a mess.
He can't blame
I
the
can't
white
wait
man.
for their time.
He can't blame the
Ooh.
white man, so he don't got no more moves.
Oh.
You know they're gonna. That's ain't that
He's
day to
gotta
go
get
to?
the jab,
Is
too.
to blame the white man. The white man is setting
Yeah.
them up. The white man is doing
Yeah.
this. Black man can't have nothing.
Yeah, that's true. Instead of taking accountability. Yeah. Steve Harvey's, you know what? It wouldn't surprise me if his energy matches this dude here. It's just that Steve Harvey knows how to play the game a little better, and he's more well known. Because if they were friends or they were in similar circles, because how does Steve Harvey know this dude? How do you know this man?
Yeah, what
So,
benefit?
Steve Harvey,
how
he's gotta
would
get to the gap.
this
I wouldn't be
man
surprised.
benefit Steve Harvey? I don't think any and everybody can be Steve Harvey friends. How did this man benefit Steve Harvey? He had to give Steve Harvey something. He have to benefit. Steve Harvey had to benefit from this man. I just don't know how.
In a scamming way, and it's going to come out. It's only a matter of time, because you know what? Steve has been on the prowl in so many ways, dogging women, you know, just being in a way that's kind of shady, and Marjorie as well. And karma has its way of playing itself out later. So he's going to get his time, but it's just weird how he knows this man. How do you know him? And then you're going to vouch for him that he's a good person for Shirley to date? To what regard? Anyways, Steve is a mess.
Well, I appreciate you
I
calling.
don't know why I have so much smoke for Steve, but thank
smoke
you.
smoke them out,
Thank you
girl.
so
Smoke them out. All right, thank you. Please call me back. Okay, let's go on to our next caller. How you guys enjoying the show? Press 2 if y'all enjoying the show. And I'm asking you guys, please like this video. I am a black content creator. I'm struggling here. Help your black girl out. Please like the video. Please. You know, subscribe too. All right, so let's keep on moving on. Calling from 212. You're live on the air. 212.
Good morning, Gigi.
Good morning. How you doing?
I'm all right. I'm just listening in. I see you girl is roasting my girl, Miss Strawberry again, Miss Cheryl. And
Yeah.
I honestly, as I told you the last time, I don't think she had any knowledge of it. I'm gonna say that she's innocent, and I'm team her. I honestly think that she was scammed. This is an older woman. She's up in her years. This is some dude that's 10 years younger than her. And he hit a lick, basically.
So now that everything is still all out in the air, why write her letter?
She's again, as I was saying before, she was just trying to basically say, "Hey, I feel safe around him. This is my man." This is an older woman. She's basically just trying to again ride for him. She's not really trying. She's not thinking about any of this at all. There are the bigger consequences or any of that. There, she's in tunnel vision. I can't even think of the name of it, but there's like a symptom for like people that are like that.
So are you saying she need help? She don't know how to make sound choices in life. That she needs
when
help
I look at her,
because
I see my mother.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, literally. She's around the same age as my mother. My mother basically had a stroke. She just started talking again, actually. So, and I look at this woman, I see like she's up in her years. Like she's literally around the same age as my mother, probably a little younger. But the factor of it is, I think she was used. I don't think that she saw any of this coming. I think that she was literally trying to save her marriage.
I know you're trying to do the sympathy with the age thing, but I have aunties and I have my grandma just passed. That's passing her 90s. She would have seen this nigga come a mile away. So I'm sorry, age is no excuse. And I just want to know, you guys have, hold on, wait. You guys that have older grandmas and grandpas, do you guys think that your grandma and grandpas would have failed for Ernest? In their late ages, or would they seen this no good nigga coming a mile away? Okay, y'all know, y'all got him out here. My grandma, my aunties, hell no, that nigga ain't no good. And they'll tell you right in your face too, and they ain't gonna hold shit. So just because you're older don't mean you don't have good sense.
Yeah,
and you don't have good discernment. I'm not gonna allow that to slide. I'm not gonna allow that to slide.
No, hear me out there. We got different people in this world, so I agree with you on that point. My grandmother, yes. My mother, no. And they're both still alive, and they both are two different kinds of people. So yeah, my grandmother would have peeped game a long time ago and a mile away, and she still would, still to this day. But I'm gonna tell my mother, no, she wouldn't. Two different types of people.
I thought you were saying just because you're of age, then you just gullible and naive to everything.
No, it's not because of your age. It's a bunch of different things that play into effect. So one blanket doesn't fit all because, again, there's so many elements in us that connects us to each other in different ways and different variables. So it's not one shoe fits all. I would never say that. But I'm saying that there's more elements that are at play that would make her more victimized than actual participant in this situation. This is a woman that's in the South. There's more women in the South than there are men, actually. So that's another thing that is at play. So this woman's been single for a very long time, got married at a late age, and is trying to save her marriage. She don't know that the dude is a crook or anything like that. I don't even think she's probably even here. She probably sounds like
she does. No, that's why she sold the house earlier this year.
I don't think that she knew anything whatsoever. I think that she sounded like she was clear and coherent, but I don't think she's all up there. I really don't.
Okay. All right. So what is her next move going to be since she know everything now?
I think her next move is really going to be listening to all of us. and trying to basically make a decision because now she got the public.
Why does she
opinion
need to
at
listen
bay
to
now.
us? Shit, you have a sound mind yourself.
Well,
you don't need to listen to nobody to
no,
make
I
the
don't think
decision, know
that
what's right and
but
right
I don't
and
think
wrong
she's
is
that
wrong.
sound
She don't need to
mind.
listen to us.
Well, we all do that. In case you don't know that, that's how we learn.
I'm
Learning
saying
comes
she
from,
does
again,
not need to. You said she needs to.
she
A lot
she
of people
doesn't
don't.
need to, but that's
A
what
lot of
she
people
is.
don't go to
She's at
social
the
media, especially the older relatives of mine. They don't go to
It
the
doesn't have to,
social media
but
to determine what they're gonna do.
but people are talking about it though, and again, she works in media, so she's going to be involved in it. So with that even said, that she's not like everyday people don't go because everyday people don't work in media, but however she does, and then she also got public opinion at bay with her. So yeah, she's all of those things are going to take into play because again, if a bunch of people are telling you to look this way or to believe something there, you're going to start shifting that direction. Again, that's how people learn from day one, and that's how we still learn. So this lady is still a human being, and yeah, we may basically know similar situations, but we can't basically judge everything with a one shoe fits all. So I wouldn't even say that she's like a Wendy. Just because she was a radio personality and her husband did her wrong, those are two different scenarios. Wendy knew about a lot of stuff that was going on, and the messed up stuff that was going on in her relationship. I don't think she knew too much.
Well, yeah, it's just based on your
did.
belief. You believe one thing with the
Right.
one, you believe the other thing with the other thing. Other people have different opinions and different beliefs to it. That's all that is.
Right. Okay. Yeah, you're right about that. And I also want to bring up this. Did you ever realize that the girl Sharina that Kevin's with, she was the same girl that was in that Freak Elite video?
I ain't pay attention to Freak Elite video.
She was the video on Vixen there.
Oh,
They even say her name Sharina, Shalonda.
Oh, go ahead, girl.
How you like it, Daddy?
She got a daddy.
Yeah. Well, she had one, right?
Well, they didn't break up, did they?
I thought they did. I thought
No.
he lost the place and everything. And
Just
she
because
left
he
him.
lost the place, I mean, she left. They still together.
Oh, I don't know who video I was looking at, but I think there was some video that said they're not together anymore once the money left. But maybe they could have just been painting a narrative. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
But anywho, the person that's bullying you, you need to put their number up so I can call them.
Oh, no, that's okay. We're going to let God handle that. But I appreciate you.
Okay, but anyway, I appreciate you, Gigi. It was nice talking to you. I'm going to
Same
listen in
here.
now.
Okay. Calling from 360. You're live on the air. 360.
Hello?
Hey, how's it going?
Great.
Okay, I just deleted the phone call. I don't know. My spirit was just telling me to hang up. I said, hey, how you doing? How's it going? Great. Like they were just trying to pick some shit up, you know? So I hung up. Okay, so how y'all feeling about everything? Is that him again? Nah, Stevie, that was somebody else. But I hung up on their ass real quick. I had a feeling it was a troll. I saw that too. They broke up. Okay, so 212, you might be right. I apologize. I did not know. Dom said that she saw that too, that somebody reported they broke up. I just didn't know. I got the story late. Is it on Chronicle Speaks? Okay, now if Chronicle Speaks said they broke up, then they broke up. All right, so let's go over here to Chronicle Speaks, and let's see what she's talking about dealing with this story. Shout out to Chronicle Speaks. She does a great job, and she is also covering this story as well. And I wanted to check her video out. And it says, Cheryl Strawberry husband, Ernesto hides chicks in plain sight, okay?
Children are animals. We heard about his girlfriend in Florida, his $1 million scheme, and even learned that Shirley's one and only child and her child's 2 children are victims of Ernesto's, and he can't go anywhere around.
You hear that? Victims of Ernesto's. Your own daughter. Your own daughter and grandkids are victims of Ernesto's, and you're up here writing letters to the judge, telling them, well, you're not a victim. He never hurted you. You're going up here visiting this nigga, talking about you're going to have a place for him at Steve Harvey house in Dubai. I'm sorry, y'all. Something ain't adding up. Can y'all please call in and let me know what's going on? What's up? What's up?
Them as well. Now I'm finding out more about this woman, Erica King Hughley Rothschild, who
okay, this is Erica King. Erica King, you need to change your facial expression, child. Erica King
reportedly pretended to be an attorney on his behalf, and he also shared a house with her.
Hold on, she pretended to be an attorney on his behalf. Do y'all hear that shit? She must be a hell of an actress. She pretended to be his attorney on his behalf. She can act, huh? Cause I can't see it. She can act.
On his behalf, and he also shared a house with her right next door to Shirley.
Shut up. Shut up. He shared a house with that girl. Okay. Okay, I know she got a wide back. Okay, he shared a house. Okay, tell me this. Who did he really love, y'all? Did he really love Erica, or you think he loved Cheryl more? Strawberry more? Comment, let us know. Press 2 if you feel like he loved Erica King more. Press 4 if you feel like he loved Cheryl Strawberry more. I don't get it.
On his behalf, and he also shared a house with her right next door to Shirley, according to reports. Baby, when I say I can't make this stuff up, I can't. We are going to get into that and so much more, but before we do, please be sure to subscribe to this channel and hit the bell for notifications so you don't
miss subscribe
out on any news regarding this case and so much more. Now let's get back into it. Let's do a full recap of this story, and then we're going to break down the new stuff. So there was a court hearing last week, and a man whose name is Ernest Williams,
So let's move on and let's get to the older stuff. Right now, we do have a phone call. So let's answer this phone call. Okay. Calling from, let me play some. Calling from 732. You're live on the air, 732.
Hi, GG.
Hey, girl. How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing good.
You funny.
What I do?
Listen, I didn't know. You just funny. You hung up on a guy because, like you said.
Oh, yeah. I was paranoid.
Just thought to comment on them because I had something to tell you earlier when you had that issue because I listened. GG, I didn't know what a troll was till y'all say it so much on here. I said, but in your case, honey, I said, them ain't trolls. I'm going to have to tell Miss Gigi if she don't mind. Them is what you call lonely people. People that don't have nothing with their life. They mad because your life is great for yourself. Only that, they don't even know you, like you say, but they know you are, like you say, like the rest of these people. I don't know what you call it because I'm new to it. The gossip people. You ain't the only one.
Right.
But you is girl, but those, remind yourself, those are lonely people. You got to feel sorry for them. They don't have, they do have something to do, but they don't realize it because they focus on calling you and yelling about stuff that none of us are really concerned. It's just, so I thank you for that. But I didn't. You're very funny and you lovely. I can't. I'm sure you are. You keep me going, girl. But
Thank
I didn't
you
know
so
what
much.
Oh, you're welcome. And that's the truth. That's how all of us are. I see these people love you. The rest of the people that with me watching it, you see, I'm tuning in. I've listened, but I didn't call earlier because I wanted to see what this was. Steve Harvey is weird. His life is weird. And like you say, we looked up to him, not you, because you always say, not me, but me. Watching him, you think they something else, or they, But can you tell me what the man did? Did he abuse somebody in her family, her daughter in the?
Okay, so he did a lot of scams. He was scamming a lot of people off for like millions of dollars. He had multiple girlfriends. He have plenty of pedo pictures on his internet. They found like a lot of images, and they said it could be 200 more images and video coming out, and also some stuff with animals, like messing with horse meat.
A weird one. Oh, we got a weird one. And Beyonce now.
And his side chick, hold on, his side chick lived right down the street from his wife. And you know he was paying $8,000 in rent, girl, in these big houses that he was doing fraud in.
Oh, wow, from everybody's pocket, from anybody he could get it. Wait, they showed the lady mugshot. You said she need to change that face, GIGI.
Hell yeah. What the fuck was that?
You funny. Oh, that's a shame. But he in jail now, right? So
they say he's been in jail for over a year.
Oh, wow, really? And I listen to Steve Harvey when putting the kids on the bus, but now school over, so I don't listen in the morning. Wait a minute, so she's sticking with the man? Because I see they
she wrote a letter to the judge telling the judge, listen, I know you guys say he's a harm to my grandkids and my daughter, but he's not a harm to me. He never did anything to me. I don't fear this man. You know, he should come home.
And it involves children, too? I know animals.
Yes, it involved her grandkids and her daughter.
Oh, no. Oh, she can break up her family for that. Really? And that's really sad. I got three grandkids, but I got three younger ones. I got a set of twins, they 12. And we started dealing with the phones. I won't hold you. We started dealing with the phones, and one day I wanted my girls, we were going to leave and go like to the Dollar Tree. I don't know if y'all know Dollar Tree.
Yeah, and we know Dollar Tree.
Okay, I'm not sure. So I wanted them to get the stuff in the back seat. But one of them wouldn't get off the phone, and we outside, and I'm like, come on, girl. So I go to take the phone, Miss Gigi, and I got three grown kids. I said, my kids never took nothing. My 12-year-old daughter, I thought she was having a seizure. She snatched the phone back from me, and it was one of my cousins. We look at her like, what? So I snatched the phone back, and do you know my daughter went to fight me? She was 11. Wow. I was so scared. I had to like just jack my daughter, but then my other twin, they're twins. So the twins start crying, and the little one start crying. My granddaughter here, they all crying. I give the phone to my cousin, and I tell her to call my oldest daughter, you know, because they're just getting off of school. Like the police came because my neighbors called the police because they like are fighting my daughter, but I'm outside. Yeah, it looked like my daughter was so frantic, I didn't know. So I hurried up and picked her up. You know, they skinny girls, and I picked her up and I carried her back to the house, and she was like, "Please don't look at the phone. Please don't." And it was
girl. What was in the phone?
It was a person pretending to be a girl, a man. It's a man pretending to be an 18-year-old girl. Though.
I can't hear your phone going out.
It was is this better? Is it better? Right here? Okay, it was a person that said they was a girl and she was claiming to be 18. But once the police came, because my neighbors, you know, I got nosy neighbors, this mixed community, and they were like, I said, I want to know what's in this phone. You know, it
was a man. It was an older man.
It was a man. It's a man, and they took the phones, and I took all the phones. I took the phones because we gave everybody.
I'm sorry to hear that.
You know,
well, I'm glad he got locked up.
No, they didn't tell us if they caught nobody or not. So the point is here, everybody is not safe for your children in these phones. But that's her grandchildren, you said, so that's sad.
Yeah.
But thank you for telling me. And no, my kids don't have phones no more, Miss Gigi. But you wrong.
Oh, thank you.
Good night.
Good night, girl. Good night. All right, well, let's keep on going on to another caller. How y'all doing? Can y'all please, we got over 700 people up in here in the bushes, and it's going on 5 o'clock in the morning. I'm working hard, nonstop for y'all. I'm working for my people. Can y'all please like this video? Hello, how you guys doing? Can you please like this video? Do you need me to say it nice? I can say it nice. Can y'all like this video, please? Let's get these likes up. All right, so keep on. Let's keep on keeping on. Calling from 812. You're live on the air, 812.
Hello.
Hey, how you doing?
just fine.
Okay.
I just wanted to say
Okay.
I don't think everybody's getting the big picture of what's really going on here. See, we watched that Epstein stuff, and I don't think we picked up on what happened. Okay. The main thing is that they're saying that this man is a scammer on $1 million scale, okay?
Mm-hmm.
He had pictures of pedophilia on his computer.
Pedo
He had
stuff.
pictures of
Pedo
stuff, and animal stuff.
Right.
He is in the business of making money.
Right.
And the same thing with Steve Harvey. He is in the business of making money. Remember, his face was on every channel at one point, right?
Right.
Okay. Then you turn around, his stepdaughter, she's with almost everybody. In what was it like in like a 4 or 5 month span? She was with Future. She was with Diddy. Okay. Long story short, they are not slick. That Shirley, he might not be allowed to be around her kids or her daughter. That might be a totally separate incident. This man is a scammer. That's the main thing that everybody needs to focus on. That woman that was living next door, she knew, or down the street or whatever. I mean, people that are in polyamorous relationships got people that live right around the corner down the street and they know where their husband's going. She knew what she was doing. She wasn't that busy. And just like Wendy Williams, she said she knew that he was cheating. It was just the fact that whenever he got that woman pregnant, that was the deal breaker. Right. She knows what's going on. That's why she wrote that letter.
They all do, girl. They know. They know.
They're not crazy. They know. And what's ugly about it is that I think that, see, that's the thing about them going overseas and all that weird stuff. And just like Natalie Nunn and all of those girls that go over there and they have those little trips and everything, what do you think they're going over there doing? They might not be selling their body, but they're selling somebody.
To put it on, because that's what they do. They put on.
Yeah. And I always thought that after Kevin Hart got in that car accident, he's been moving very different too. And he's one of Steve Harvey's golden boys.
Nah, girl.
So to me,
let me tell you this. This gonna get you in a bind. You ain't gonna believe what this shit is right here. Why? A girl emailed me. She saw me doing, because this is my second time doing this story with him, right? Yeah, she said she had an issue with this man too. And what he did with her is he would call her on FaceTime with Kevin Hart right there with him. So he is in cahoots with Kevin Hart. And she said when she saw him being friends with Kevin Hart, when he called her on the FaceTime, she felt that he was more legit. So she ended up working with him, sending him money and sending another girl deposits. She said the girl that she sent the money to, none of them is in the documents, in the court. It's another girl. So it's more women out here. And she said once they got the money, she was asking him what's going on about the business. And he just started snapping at her, then telling her he's in LA, he's getting busy. And she kept on asking, and then he blocked her. Then she reached out to another saying, I'm going to expose you. Then he started threatening her life, girl. It was a mess, honey. She said she's scared of that damn man. And it's something because you brought up that Kevin Hart. I said, oh my God, Kevin Hart, Steve Harvey, they all in cahoots. And you know what else I thought about when you was talking to me? Can I tell you something else when you was talking to me? Now, you said this, and I was hearing you very good now. You said that Steve Harvey and this man right here, a scammer dude, they into making money, okay? Okay, and of course he's a dirty man, so he can get his hands dirty. He's been getting his hand dirty. He's a prison. You mean to tell me this big Steve Harvey and Kevin Hart, they don't vet them niggas that's around them? Hell yeah, they vet. They know what's going on. They know what's up. They ain't dumb. So this is what I'm thinking. When you was talking to me, some shit was clicking in my mind. What if he's in a petty ring making money with different celebrities to give them kids and animals and shit? Because I'm sure these big celebrities, they into animals too. So he's probably a deliverer dude, whatever your fucking flavor. You know what I'm saying? And I think,
okay.
Go ahead, girl.
Good. Okay, cause see, okay, I didn't want to say it, but okay. What's the guy's name? He was just in the Creed movie, the Jonathan Majors guy. Who is he with right
Megan
now?
Good.
That everybody's so upset. And who she's supposed to be one of whose golden child? Think like a woman or act like a man.
Steve
think like
Harvey.
a woman. However you say that. Yeah, that it's just like what's her name? Gabrielle Union. They're all connected. That's not by mistake. That's not an accident. Megan Good, they're all having the same kind of problems. And then it comes out that it's either some violent stuff or just some weird, sexual stuff. It's all of them. And Megan Good, she has been an apple of a lot of people's eyes since she was a child.
Yeah. But
I
let's
would
get
not
back.
be surprised if she's not one of the ones.
We don't know nothing about Megan in this situation. So let's get back to him, because Megan, she is, that Megan and that Jonathan thing, that's a whole stretch.
But the way that he just got in trouble, this makes me feel like this is a setup. And for her to swoop in like that right after she just got this big divorce from her husband, he was supposed to be this holy man. Now all of a sudden you're running behind.
But like I said, you're talking about
dude.
Megan, and we're not on that topic. Like we want to stick on Cheryl and her husband Steve. So my mind can't even process the Megan and her situation, because it's something totally different. Until you until you can connect Ernesto with Meg, I don't want to even entertain it.
Okay, well, that's just for a later date.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But at this point, I truly believe that that's what's going on. It's a ring. Mm-hmm. It's been a ring, and that's the same way. The reason why they said that people got called to Gabrielle Union's house for the same type of stuff.
Yeah,
yes, not the same thing.
But you're stretching going to different celebrities. I just told you I want to stay in Cheryl, Ernesto, and Steve Harvey. I don't want to go anywhere outside that circle.
Okay.
But I appreciate you calling in. We're going to let you go at this time, okay? All right. Okay, yeah. Yeah. It keep on stretching, I said I don't want to go outside. Then we're going to go outside the other way. Let's stay with who we got on the board. We're going to talk about Ernesto. We ain't going to take no weight off of him. We're not about to go on no conspiracy theory underground with Michael Jackson. Then we're going to bring up Prince. We're not talking about them. We're talking about Cheryl, Ernesto, and Steve. That's it. That's all, folks. Okay? That's it. That's all. Okay? Yeah, I don't want to entertain none of that. Our breasts got implants. We ain't lifting no weights. She can't do it. I hate this shit with the passion. Just stop doing calls. Outside the side door, Big Child was talking Steve Harvey. I bet he was trying to cut off somebody that felt like he was the prize. Okay, well, let's continue on, because we did want to hear more of the Chronicle Speaks. So let's continue.
Erica King Hughley Rothschild, and had reportedly not made payments on this home and was accused of rental fraud.
Police say their investigation first started at this home on Pine Grove Road months ago.
Now, this is what I wonder too. Why were they not paying off on the money? Do they just do this often? They get big houses and then they just stop payments? I would think friends with Kevin Hart, Steve Harvey, you can ask somebody, hey, can I get $8,000 to pay it off? What happened that caused him not to be able to afford it anymore? Because I'm sure he was at a point in his life where he could afford it, $8,000. I don't know if it's his real money or he was scamming money. But something had to happen where his scams was not working anymore. His money wasn't coming in like that anymore. Something happened before this. And I want to know what what it was.
Investigators say after Williams and King hadn't paid rent for a while, detectives started looking into their financial transactions, and it led them to their extensive scheme.
So in June of 2022, the police began an investigation on these two for rental fraud. They're living in a property together, they're not making payments, and they were also making repairs to this rental home.
Okay, how he living in a house and he's married? He's living in a whole house with another woman and he's married. Can y'all make that make sense for me? How you do that? Was him and Cheryl, were they in an open relationship? Did they have an open marriage? I mean, that could be possible, right? Could it be possible that they had an open marriage?
Don't know, but they were making repairs with hot checks. So the home, according to reports, is on the 900 block of Pine Grove Road.
This is what this pair looks like.
So they was making repairs with hot checks. So checks that was illegal. Checks that were not good. And he knew that, just like Peter. They say he's a scammer too. Having bad
Y'all just saw the house, right? You're going to see why I am doing.
Go ahead.
And I searched for.
You see, Chronicle Speaks. She go above and beyond to get the story. She go above and beyond to get the facts. And that's why I always uses her as a source of facts. And same with the other girl, Pink Book Lessons. You know, they are, they know their stuff. I tell you that.
House. The 900 block can't be that long, from 900 to 1,000. So, okay, good. We're riding down the street. We're looking for the home. All we have is a picture, and bam, there you go. Bam. The home was put up for rent on January 5th, 2022, and they took it off the market on the 14th. So someone snatched it. Someone began renting it. The police start investigating this property for rental fraud 5 months later in June. The renters get kicked out, and it's listed for rent again on September 16th. So if you all remember, Shirley and Ernest had been served with papers for not paying rent, and I had the address.
Okay, so Cheryl was served with papers. She wasn't paying rent either? Okay, I'm lost. Ain't nobody was paying rent. I mean, can we look at the house? Do y'all mind if we look at the house? Let's look at the house. Okay, that's a nice outdoor. Look at the kitchen, y'all. Look at the little island. You know, they got an island. They got a fan at the top of their kitchen. I like that wood. Do you guys like the wood? I like the wood cabinets. Do you guys like wood cabinets? I love that dark wood cabinet, like a dark chocolate walnut. I think that is so pretty. I like the marble countertop. Y'all like that marble countertop? Oh my God. I love the stove in the oven. Do you guys like when the stove in the oven, like they're not, you see how the stove in the oven, they're like in the wall. You know, I always wanted that. Like to have the oven, you know, two ovens above each other, underneath the microwave, but not on the floor. Do y'all get what I'm saying? And having the do y'all get what I'm saying? What am I saying, y'all? What am I saying? The island's too small. Yeah, that island is kind of small. You can't hardly cut nothing on there, you know? And they paying $8,000 for that. They should at least got a bigger kitchen. You right about that. They could have had a bigger ass kitchen. But guess what? I will say they can redo this. They can take the island out and get a bigger island. You know, that's easy. That's easy. That's easy. You can get a bigger island. They can get a bigger island. Okay, let me let it play. I just want to check out the home. Okay, making it small.
I'll remember Shirley and Ernest had been served with papers for not paying rent, and I had the address covered in my last video, but they no longer live there. The house was actually listed to be sold May of this.
Okay, so this is Cheryl house. So both of their houses, he was not paying rent on both of them. How can he afford both houses? Ooh, that's nice, Cheryl. She got the gate, y'all. Look at the gate. Ooh, I like that lawn. Look at the gate. I like her nice little garden. It's all. I can definitely tell she probably have somebody cut her garden all the time. That's nice. Ain't it nice?
Year, but they didn't sell it, so the listing was removed in June. So I'm not giving out anyone's current address. I'm telling you where they used to live, and it was 980 Pine Grove Road. So when I go on Pine Grove Road, we're riding down the road again, and I'm looking at Pine Grove Road at this rental property that they had for like $8,000 a month. We look next door, and what do you see? I didn't even question Erica at first. I'm not gonna lie. Looking at her, I said Ernest isn't doing anything with her. This is just his scamming partner. When they said they lived together, I was like, they got the houses wrong. Him and Shirley live on Pine Grove Road. There's no way in the world he has this chick on Pine Grove Road. When I did my last story and I brought up rental fraud, I thought they were talking about this house because this house is on Pine Grove Road. But they was talking about the house next door that he had with Erica. I cannot make this up. Y'all saw the news article with the police talking, saying that this was the house they investigated.
And they would align themselves with their victims with promises of being able to grow their brands, their missions, their life goals, their social media following.
Police say their investigation first started at this home on Pine Grove Road months ago.
Oh, I love her. I like that actress. But all this was right next door, and you mean to tell me Cheryl didn't know none of this? Cheryl didn't know none of this, y'all. I don't know. What do you guys think about this? Huh? What do y'all think? Okay, I'm waiting on the commercials. What Dom say? I've never heard of this lady, and the fact when I do, it's for something her husband did is so sad. Yeah, that's how it is. Let me get back on here.
Investigators say after Williams and King hadn't paid rent for a while, detectives started looking into their financial transactions.
Y'all saw the court docs, and I released the address of Shirley and Ernesto's old residence, showing that they had not been making payments. You guys took a trip down Pine Grove Road with me, the 900 block, and we saw where these houses were located. And before y'all come for me, Channel 2 News says that they was doing the dirt inside of Shirley's house, but Channel 5 News said they was doing it next door. I'm gonna let y'all be the judge.
It all started in June with this house on Pine Grove Road. Roswell police began investigating the two for rental fraud. They say 57-year-old Ernest Williams and 46-year-old Erica King had not been paying rent and were bouncing checks for home repairs. But as detectives looked into that case, they discovered an even bigger scheme.
Now, Erica's name is nowhere on this dispossessory report, so why they're saying that she was not making payments, why they're saying she was writing bad checks for this particular house, I don't know. Now, either Ernesto is the best scammer alive, or you got some of the dumbest chicks in your harem.
His co-defendant in that case has a consent signature bond that has been signed off on. I believe Mr. Majeski can tell you more about that when he gets to it. He has never himself been involved or accused or convicted of anything that involves a person passing themselves off as a lawyer or impersonating anybody ever in life.
Now, y'all just heard it. His attorney, Mr. Lewis, said that someone was impersonating an attorney. That someone was Miss Erica. Miss Erica tried to impersonate an attorney to get Mr. Ernest out of jail. So on July 7th,
everybody's trying to get Ernest out of jail. Everybody. I don't know if Ernest got something on everybody or they just in love with Ernest, but everybody is trying to get him out of jail.
In 2022, Mr. Ernest is locked up. This is for the conspiracy to commit a felony, the theft by deception, theft of services, writing the bad check, and the child P case. Soon as sis went in there trying to play Captain Saber scammer, she got aggravated identity fraud felony, false statements or writings, forgery in the first degree, impersonating another, knowingly alter, conceal, or cover up, knowingly filing a false document, unauthorized practice of law, forgery in the first degree, identity theft, it goes on and on. Sis put Rothschild at the end of her name and really thought she had some power. Ernest, what did you do? And the crazy thing is that Erica was booked on July 23rd, 2022, but she had just gotten out of jail. She went into jail July 9th and got out on July 12th. She was actually locked up that time for having 3 warrants. One was for theft by taking, one was for criminal trespassing when she actually stabbed one of her family members' car tires, and the other one says fugitive from justice for...
That girl crazy. She over here.
Fingerprintable charge. That's for Leon County, Florida.
Cab jail calls where he's talking about going to see his girlfriend in Florida.
No further contact with Erica Hughley. No further contact with your co-defendant, Erica Hughley.
He's talking about going to see his girlfriend in Florida.
Erica, who also goes under Erica King Hughley Rothschild, does have a place in Florida as well. Y'all don't forget.
He's considered dangerous. There are several pending warrants that will be coming out that, based on their content alone, there's a great likelihood that he's someone who commit further felonies.
And according to reports, Mr. Ernest is pretty dangerous. On May 5th, 2022, he was a felon that possessed a machine handgun conversion device. Wow. It was a Glock handgun, a 9mm, and according to Fulton County...
Wow, did y'all hear that? He got all them pals.
Records, it was a sawed-off shotgun that had a silencer. Shirley, I understand marriage is supposed to be till death do you part, but girl, you do not want that man to be the death of you. And I'm not even talking...
Girl, ain't this something? Ain't this something? Ain't this something? Wow. You know what? I'm too through. I'm too through, y'all. I'm through.
Thank you.
I'm through. This is too much for me. I don't even know where to begin. And I thank Chronicle Speaks and Pink Book Lessons for really diving deep into this and getting this information out so we can dissect it and talk about it and gossip about it like we did today. I want to read some of you guys' comments and seeing what you guys think about that. They said they too old to be keeping up with this stuff. They doing way too much. And yeah, Erica, she's 47. She's about to hit 50. 50-year-olds, 60-year-olds, and 70-year-olds. That's what we're dealing with. 50s, 60s, and 70-year-old. Next time y'all want to judge the younger generation, think twice. Please think twice. We all should be working together, for real. So any other comments about this? So I'm going to try to go live tomorrow, but I just want to say I thank everybody for joining us. Please like this video. Please, girl, I'm so damn sleepy. Please like the video. Please share the video. Comment on the video. I thank everybody that called in. All right. And I will see you guys on another video. DJ, where you at? Come on, DJ. Because I'm tired. I'm tired, y'all. I'm sleepy and tired. DJ. Oh, thank you, Stevie Ray. Happy 4th. What y'all doing for the 4th? Y'all going to any parties on the 4th? What y'all doing on the 4th? Okay. I think I need to get me a hot dog. What y'all think? Should I go get a chili dog for the 4th of July? They say a hot dog is what you need for the 4th of July. Everybody want a dog. I would love the chili cheese dogs. I love chili cheese dogs. And I love corn dogs. Anybody, do we have any corn dog lovers? Who likes corn dogs? I love me a corn dog. I love me chili cheese dogs with some chili cheese fries with a banging Coke. Get some rest. I am Valerie. Damn, I just got here. Sweetie, where you been at? Where the hell you been? Okay? Be safe. Thank you, Yolanda. Yes, you should. Ooh, you trying to get me to gain weight, ain't you, Valerie? Or what about a big old cheeseburger? Well, I had a cheeseburger the other day at McDonald's. I like their cheeseburger. I like their double cheeseburgers at McDonald's. But you know, my favorite thing to eat at McDonald's is that fish fillet. Oh my God, that soft fish, that tartar sauce and that cheese with them soft ass buns, with them golden crisp fries that's so fresh, you know, and wash it down with a Sprite that's popping, that's full of fizz. Ain't that nice? Ooh, and when I go to McDonald's, I always got to get the sweet and sour sauce. Yeah, I dip the fries in my sweet and sour. I dip that fish in my sweet and sour. I dip the double cheeseburger in the sweet and sour, you know? It says with a Lord, my stomach growling. You need to go get something to eat, Stasha. Go ahead and get you something to eat. We're going to love, kiss, child. I'm making my chili for my chili cheese dogs tomorrow. We're doing burgers as well. Oh, that sounds good. Not fishy, too. Oh, yeah, I love my fish. I love fish. Soft fish. I love fish. I just ate me some steak tacos. Oh, that sounds so lovely. Steak tacos? Oh, yes. Oh, yes. You know, I love Chili's steak tacos. Chili got this thing called like a trio where you can get steak tacos, you get grilled chicken, and you get shrimp, and they're like the taco thingies. I love them. They call it something trio. The trio, it's good. And they got the veggies on the side with the green peppers, you know, with the rice and the beans. I really like it. It's a real nice treat. She about to make me a DoorDash and what a burger. Sasha, I had me a Whataburger for the first time. First of all, when I went to Burger, I didn't even think about no Whataburger, but the line was so damn long. And I said, well, damn, I need to try it. Everybody in this line, so you know I waited in the line. I was in that line for goddamn 10 minutes. That line, 15, 20 minutes. That line was wrapped around. I said, I'm going to try me a goddamn Whataburger. Girl, I had a burger. Them some big ass burgers. Big back burgers. Them burgers so damn wide and big. I said, what's going on? And the fries too. And it tastes fresh. And when I tell you that Whataburger was nice and had some sweetness to it, oh my goodness. Okay. And I love Whataburger. They give you so much food. So many fries. So much burger, you know? It's like, wow, what a motherfucking burger. Okay, what a burger. You damn right, what a burger. Because it's not no average burger. And that burger was good. I need to go back again. Real mac and cheese, greens, potato. Okay, what y'all cooking for tomorrow? What y'all having for tomorrow? What food? I'll be making that when I wake up. Oh, that sounds delicious. That sounds delicious. You know I love to eat, Coco. You know I need to eat. I'm eating a Machino's a gritter club right now. Oh, that sounds nice. I hope it's not going to storm tomorrow. Is it going to storm tomorrow? I hope not. But I got a feeling it's going to storm tomorrow. My favorite is TGIF Signature. The glaze sampler. I haven't been in TGIF in a long time. I'm about to get a loose burger from Coney. Oh, that sounds lovely. That sounds lovely. From Coney Island. You going to Coney Island this late at night? You got to be careful. You know they be shooting up Coney Island. They don't play at them Coney Island places. What I miss? Say no to struggle, love. Where you been at? You been hiding out. Where you been? All right, y'all. I love you guys, and I'll see y'all on another video. DJ.